Turtle Gang! Hit that like button as you come in. It's your boy, Dolly!
Got by me. I ain't have no handout. I was grabbing the back of drink. Everybody sitting, pointing, laughing. I was running, chasing shit. Now the jaws are on the ground. They looking like they hating. I worked my way from not having the thing, and now I got creeper carved on bottom of my diamond ring. I don't wear them though. I'm still getting trashed up, but white trash I am. Little bitch, my sixes watch my average skin in Dixieland. Creek, you can't fly in my Range Rover.
Turtle Gang! Good to see you all. Turtle Gang! I call them Turtle Gang.
I'm that ratchet redneck. I stay cleaner than a shower. I jam out the rock and roll. I to bust the stone sour. And I wear the same jeans.
What's up, Gone Girl?
Back on that stage again. When I cross that Needham line, smoking in that range again. Dodging coppers, bleed the fit. No, you cannot search my shit unless you get a
This is
warrant.
small
Don't
town,
wait till
girl.
Maxie, trust me, Stan. Put Cheatham on the map like nobody has done before. But you can still get fucked up with a screw and a 2x4. Church, you can't fly in my Range Rover. You can't smoke on my chain clover.
What's up, Joe?
You can't come to my crib, Joe. Some people keep it gangsta, I just keep it country. Oh Lord, red, white, blue, neck, skin, color, creep, squad.
I know y'all better be hitting that damn like button as you coming in. I know you better be hitting it.
Red, white, blue, neck, skin, color, creep, squad. Red, white, blue, neck, skin, color, creep, squad. Some people keep it gangsta, I just keep it country. Oh Lord.
Ooh, what's up, Maria? You little horn. Lisa P. Heather, whatever. What? Get to see the turtles. I know y'all better be liking it. Y'all better be loving it. Late Night Dolly. Late Night Dolly. What's up, Remy? Good to see you. Good to see you guys. You know, it's a late night panel channel. Ain't much going on in the true crime world other than, you know, there's idiots on the internet, you know, attacking what everybody's trying to do. We talked a little bit about that earlier on Dolly Vision, so I'm not going to dive way in and kick a dead horse. Everything's still a go for the stuff in Tennessee on the 15th, okay? Rain, shine, hail, tornadoes, whatever it may be, we going to be out there from 12 to 4, Warrior State Park. Come out, hang out, eat a damn hamburger with me or something. You know what I'm saying? So I hope to see a lot of you out there if you can make it. If you can't, not a big deal. Just make sure on the 15th you share Little Summer Wells' picture. You know what I'm saying? All that good stuff. It's all about awareness, awareness, awareness. Let's don't forget this little girl is still missing. Let's continue to share these pictures and things of that nature. I say that, and I don't even have the picture up, but I am going to be reprogramming everything here, and I am going to be including people's pictures and things of that nature, so that way, when I'm talking about shit, it's there. You know what I'm saying? I just hit a button on this keyboard over here, and it pops up. I just don't have everything programmed onto my damn laptop over here yet, but once I do, I'll be able to be like, boop, Summer Wells, boop, it'll be up playing on the screen and things of that nature, okay? I'm still working on everything. Still working on everything, okay? There's 222 of you in the room, so I want at least 200 likes. 200 likes. I didn't even lock the room down tonight. Usually I'll make you get 250 likes before I let anybody in, you know, that ain't a member. But tonight I felt generous. I felt loving. I felt caring. You know what I'm saying? Not the girl Karen, but I just felt like caring for people. So anyway, without further ado, let's post a link so you guys can come up in here, chop it up with me tonight. I do have a few things to do, nothing crazy. I am going to be in and out just a tiny bit, but not like a lot. Okay. I'm still working on things around the crib, trying to get things done, multitask and things of that nature. That's why I'm a little bit late. I had to run some errands, things of that nature. So here you go. Here's the link to get into the room. Open discussion tonight. Anything you guys want to talk about. Okay. If you want to talk about drama on the internet streets, if you want to talk about somebody getting killed, you want to talk about missing kids, you want to talk about Summer's Day, you want to talk about anything that may come to your damn mind, well, we're more than welcome to. Okay. That's the link. Thanks, Dolly. No problem, Joe. Thank you, Dolly. I want it to come. Maybe next time I'll light a candle. Lisa P., I'm praying to God there is not a next time. Okay. Now in the backstage, you are not going to believe who just jumped into the room. Oh my God. This person is totally a superstar on the internet. I can't even believe they're back here. Okay. Can't even believe it.
Oh my God. Okay. You're so funny.
And Amber D. What's up, Amber?
Yay. What's up?
Superstars. I told him I can't believe it. We're blessed tonight. What's good with you ladies?
Hi, Tina.
Hi. Blessed. What's blessed with us ladies? What's blessed with you, Amber?
What's blessed with me? Well, I got to see my nephew all weekend, and he's a little gem, and that was great.
Awesome.
He's healthy and all that, and the yard is fed. I watered it. So
you watered the yard. Oh, hey.
Nice. Nice.
It's the small things that matter.
Yep.
I just realized and remembered I'm very blessed because it's not about getting gifts. Honestly, what it is it's about getting things that you don't even ask for, that you need, like a carry-on suitcase and little travel things and just, because there's a lot of rules and regulations getting through security and, you know what I mean? Like I wanted to bring my Happy Clinique.
What?
My Happy Clinique. I can't bring this. This is 70 ounces, and you have to have 3.4 or less, right? So then I was literally going to try to open it up and pour some in a little container. You can't do that. Everything has to be labeled. And so like my medications, I was going to put them all in the pill box. You can't do that. You've got to bring...
I don't think they worry about all that. If it's under 4 ounces, they don't give a damn.
No, the carry-on, they do. They absolutely do.
I mean, I've been flying. They ain't looking none of my shit.
Well, I'm not.
I had a Pepsi in one of my drink. I had to put my drink in there, and they stopped me and said, "Hey, you gotta throw this away." They took it out. They said nothing over 4 ounces.
Now, what did you have? A checkout suitcase too, or bag, Jimmy?
No, I just carry on. I just use a carry on. I don't carry no big.
I'm being told all these things, and then I picked up the mosquito spray, but it's that big, and so
you ain't gonna be able to bring that. You ain't gonna be able to bring nothing in aerosol cans and shit like that.
No, but
nothing can explode in the air, Tina.
Yeah, right.
I always put that stuff in my luggage.
If you carry batteries, they got to be on your carry-on. Okay, so if you're carrying batteries, they need to be on your carry-on. So if they, what I'm saying, just in case anything happens with them, and you can't have nothing over 4 ounces, but you can put stuff in smaller containers. They're not going to sit there and read every little damn label on it. You know what I'm saying? They're just going to say, okay, it's under 4 ounces. If anything, just label it lotion.
Well, I was literally these little films that I've seen, and they're recent. Is like medications have to be in the bottles they come in. So I've like.
Yeah, they don't check none of that shit.
Heart,
I had my blood pressure medicine and my anxiety medicine in my bag. They never pulled that shit out, not one time.
Okay, now how about
I ain't saying they won't. I'm just saying every time I flew, they never, as long as it's in the bottles and they look in there and it's in pill bottles and your stuff's under 4 ounces and you ain't got nothing that looks like it's going to go, you're good to go.
Okay, yeah, but that's what I mean about pill bottles. I was going to put all my pills in my pill box, but you've got to have the, the pills. And then also I saw this on a film, and I'm sitting there, right? There's so much information. I'm taking damn notes, of course.
You take. I bet you are, Tina.
Oh God, I had like 20 pieces of post-it notes, and then I put it all in a notebook. And so, but it also said that you can only have one baggy thing, one clear thing, right? Of like all your, little shampoos and all. You can't.
I think you're overthinking it, Tina. To be honest with you, I think it ain't that big of a deal. Just carry small sampler size stuff.
Okay.
Throw it in your bag.
Because I was told these things, and then I saw videos of them, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, but are you taking a bag that's going underneath the plane?
No.
Oh, just a carry-on.
Yeah, and it's got wheels and stuff, and a handle or whatever, and it was really an amazing.
Yeah, they're gonna sling that bitch right through an X-ray machine. They're gonna look at it and go, "Okay, carry your ass, lady," because they ain't want you to talk to them to death, Tina. You know what I'm saying? They're moving hundreds of people through there. It ain't not long. They're like, "Okay, do this, walk through this scanner." They're X-raying everything. You're good to go. You're moving.
I don't want to talk to anyone. I also saw this, that you want to put like things that aren't that valuable first.
As soon as you start asking a million questions, you're gonna be like, "That way, lady."
Oh,
keep the line moving. Keep the line moving. Keep the line. That's how they are. Keep the line moving. Get your stuff. Keep moving. Because there's people right behiund you, so you ain't got time to sit there and be like, "It's like if it's in the bag and it can't go, throw it the fuck away. Keep moving." That's just how it works.
No, I'm not going to ask questions. In this video, it said, kind of watch what other people do. So when I'm taking my shoes off, and I won't.
Yeah, you got to take your belt off. You got to take your shoes off.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I throw them in these little tray things. Everything in the tray, they X-ray it all. You walk your ass through this X-ray machine. You stand there like you trying to climb a building like Spider-Man. Then you walk out and you go get on your damn plane.
And you hope your stuff isn't stolen.
Huh?
Sometimes your stuff can get.
There's TSA right there, Tina. Ain't nobody stealing your stuff with TSA standing right there in front of them.
All right.
No, not especially from a carry-on. It won't get stolen. You're right there. You'll see everything.
Yeah, they're right there with you. They're on both sides of the little X-ray machine. Because if something's in your bag that's bad, they pull it out and then they pull you over to the side and open the bag. And you know what I'm saying? They ain't going to open your bag without you present.
Right. Well, I thought I had to take everything out and put it on the conveyor belts, and then.
No, you just throw the whole suitcase up there.
Yeah.
No, but I'm gonna have a backpack with like my.
You throw that in there too.
All that goes on the belt. Yeah.
All of it goes on the belt. You just throw it all on the belt in these different baskets, and it just runs through there. You good again.
God, I don't have to take every cotton picking thing out of the backpack.
Just don't. Just if you're afraid of getting embarrassed.
Tina can start asking questions. They're going to strip search her. Full body cavity over here.
That's disgusting.
Lane 3. Get up, Bill. He got big fingers. Bill, we got a body cavity. We got a body cavity over here.
Oh
this lady's asking questions. He's going to ask 72 questions.
No, I'm not. I was.
I'd be scared. If somebody asks as many questions as you, I'd be scared to get on a plane with you, woman.
Listen. I was just going to take everything out of the damn bags while people would look at me like I was nuts, because on this film, it said you had to, and then you lay up your backpack empty. Then you go to the end and you fill up your backpack.
No. You don't take none of that shit out. You throw your suitcase up there. You throw your book bag up there. Take your shoes off. Throw them in there, and make sure you ain't got no chains on or nothing. And you walk to an X-ray machine, and then you go on the other side and get your bags. That's it.
Wow.
They ain't gonna do nothing crazy. It's quick. There's 100 people behind you. They don't want your ass holding up the line. If you ain't got nothing that's bad, you ain't got nothing to worry about. You know what I'm saying? Keep moving.
Well, I have a friend, and I won't say
Just remember, if you bring any toys, they're going to be able to see them through your bag.
Oh, my God. I don't own any of that stuff. Not yet, anyway. Just kidding.
I'm just saying, for women, you know what I'm saying? They can see through those bags. Just letting you know.
Well, this lady that I know, her daughter smelled, they said, like not bomb. What am I trying to say? You know,
I won't say that word up here. It's a bad word. Don't never say that at the airport. Whatever you do.
Well, explosives. Listen, and she was a teenager, and they took her off and strip searched her. And honestly, it makes me think gee, was it just a bunch of men that were trying to?
Well,
How do you?
I can tell you this. I live in a legal state though, but I walked into the airport like if I had been rolling around in the shit. TSA was like, "Yo, bro, you smell good." They didn't even look through my bag. You know what I'm saying? They didn't even look through my bag, but they looked right at me and said, "Bro, you smell good as a bitch." You know what I'm saying? I was like, "You gotta love Virginia laws, right?" But they never check me, look through. I mean, but you know what I'm saying? It's like keep the line moving, shit. You know what I'm saying? Once you go through them X-rays, they know you ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit sees everything. It sees things you don't want it to see.
Yeah, I don't think I look like a terrorist, but
Hey, what does you never know what one looks like? You could have been like a sleeper cell. You know what I'm saying? You never know these days. All right, we got short legs in the back.
oh my God.
What's up,
Hi.
short
Hi,
legs?
Paper Katina. Hi, Dolly.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hi, short legs.
Hi, who are you? I can't see.
Amber
Hold on.
Dawn.
Amber,
Your name is not there, and you changed your picture.
give me a second. I'm gonna put everybody's names back up there because I know that kind of confuses
Make
people.
them smaller, Jimmy. Make her name smaller.
What?
Okay, there you go. I just hate seeing my name.
Amber D. Hello.
Amber
Nice.
D.
You got your name up.
Oh,
You know how we do.
I feel better, but now I'm more stressed too. It doesn't make any sense.
So you heard Tina up here overthinking the flight there, short legs. You hear that, right? She's like, "Can I
I
do this? Can I do
overthink
that? Can I do it?"
everything.
Boy, I would hate to be a customer service rep when you walk up to
There's things you don't
Oh,
say in an airport.
that's
what?
well, yeah, there's some things you
Wait.
don't say.
Bomb, terrorist, those type of
Oh,
words. Don't say
Yeah,
them.
oh,
don't listen to no
God.
Guns N' Roses. You're gonna die. None of that. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, I have one more thing to say. I also saw that you can't have a. I'm not even going to have anything on. I don't think with pockets, but you can't have a single anything in any pocket on you.
What?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, I ain't never
What
heard that.
the
Believe me.
hell? I watched 3 to 6 damn videos. And
No,
I'm
you do
getting
gotta
no-
empty your pockets.
You
You
just
do
empty
gotta,
them out. You put
yeah,
it
you
into
empty
a
them out in the
tray.
tray. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then I
Yeah,
was
you're
also
okay.
told, well, I'm only going to have mostly cash. I'm just going to say it. Whatever. Rob me. I
We
hope
know
not.
who to get now.
Well, but I was told put a little something, in your, I don't know, a
You
sock.
just put it in the tub. You just put it in the tub and keep it rolling.
Yep.
Well,
Right.
no, I was
Or
told
put
in
it in
this
one of your
video,
shoes. Put your
separate
money in your
out a
shoe.
little.
Put your
Well,
money in your shoe. And when you run your shoes through the x-ray, you just grab your money out the shoe when you get on the other side.
Yep.
oh, okay. But
Okay?
in this video,
That's
you
what I
guys,
do with my wallet, my keys, and shit like that. Is I throw it
Just
in my
plop
shoe.
your whole purse down right on the runner and let
Yeah,
it go.
I have
whatever
a
you
little
got.
Yep.
side bag thing too, and I'm going to put that up there. But in this video, you guys, she said just in case something did get swiped, like no one's going to swipe my shoes, but let's say all my money was in there, like all of it for taxi, food, all of it, then it's freaking gone. So in this little
No, you're
video,
right
No, you
there.
have to carry a pocketbook. You have to carry.
Yeah,
Do you
keep it.
call them pocketbooks or purses? You have to carry that.
Or
You
no,
throw
just
it in
watch
your
them.
suitcase. Throw it in your suitcase. When your
that's
suitcase
what I'm
goes through,
saying, right?
it'll x-ray it. You don't got to take it out. Just throw
No,
it
you don't
in
take all your
your
stuff out.
If
No,
you
suitcase.
no,
if you have anything with batteries in it, you have to take it out. If you have boots
wait,
on,
wait.
boots have nails in them. You have to take them off.
I ain't never took nothing out with batteries either. As a matter of fact, I walked on with a jackery strapped to my book bag. I had batteries on the inside. I never took them out.
My
They
iPad
just have to
doesn't
be
need
on your carry.
batteries,
They have to be
does it?
in your carry on.
My
They're
iPad
very
doesn't have
strict now.
batteries. Yeah, see, they're kind of strict. But I
You know,
feel
it's the
better.
last time I
Feel
flew, and that
better.
wasn't too long ago.
I feel better. If I could get the lid off this thing, I could, but I can't.
I know they were bitching about my tripod, saying it was because I had it tied to my book bag. They were saying it was an extra bag, and I was like, "No, it ain't. I flew here with this." They were like, "Well, they would have charged you." I was like, "Well, they didn't, and you ain't charging me. This is part of my book bag because I had it tied to the book bag because it's a little bit longer than the book bag because I needed my tripod." So they were bitching about that tripod, but in the end, they let me on. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I wish I had a 3/4. Ladies, This is really nice stuff. I'm doing an ad, Jimmy. Clinique Happy.
I used to wear that.
Yeah,
It's really nice.
it's
Hmm.
really nice. It's light and airy and
Yeah,
feminine, and I don't know. It's
really pretty.
Okay. Now
Yeah,
you got to pay me.
my ex got
I'll,
it for
I'll
me.
send you the bill for
I didn't
But
advertising.
just
that.
but if you take that on the plane, they might take it
Send you
away
the
and throw it
bill.
in the trash. So just remember that.
Yeah, anything over 4 ounces, you better be ready to
Yeah,
throw it away.
Yeah, so make sure
yeah.
it's less than 4 ounces.
And it's not. It's 70 because I told my ex, I said I want a big bottle.
The weird thing is this: you can't walk in there with a soda. You have to throw it away, right?
Mm.
As soon as you get through TSA, you can buy a soda.
Yeah,
Like,
because that's how they get paid.
yeah, that's how they get paid. Like, oh, I can't have the soda
Yeah.
right here, but I can have your soda on the 2 foot
Yeah.
over, right? What
Oh,
you know?
Yep.
I don't get that one.
yeah. That's so weird.
That's just the juice you for a $10 soda in the airport.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many times I spilled hot coffee on myself with those flimsy trays you pull down.
What's
Oh my
I
gosh.
just saw your sister trying to come up.
yeah, she clipped out somehow. I don't know. She
Oh.
thinks she's trying to turn her camera off. I ain't for sure. She exited.
All right, I'm just going to go over these missing that I talked about a couple times.
Okay, take the wheel, Jesus.
Oh boy. Okay, the missing alert. The 11-year-old Julian Quinn went missing from her home in Mobile, Alabama on May 26, 2023. She may be in the company of an adult male and may be in need of medical attention. She's 4'11", 120 pounds, brown hair with blue eyes. Her date of birth was November 21, 2011. 15-year-old Bishop Vincent Haler, date of birth June 18, 2007. He's a white male, blonde hair, blue eyes, 5'9", 150 pounds. He has very curly hair, and he's missing from Omaha, Nebraska. 17-year-old Jalen Holt, date of birth November 4th, 2005, brown hair, brown eyes, 5'1", 120 pounds, from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And then 17-year-old Chloe Velasco, date of birth April 19, 2006. She went missing May 19th, 2023, 5'0", 120 pounds, brown hair and hazel eyes, from House Springs, Missouri. Okay, I'm done.
It's
Okay.
so sad. It's so sad. And what about that Cruz or Moose or what was her name? The one that's been missing a while from California, you guys? Kristen.
Kaylee,
Is it Kaylee?
or is it wait,
And then these motorcyclists.
Caitlin or Kaylee? I forget. It spells with a K. It's
Is it?
uh,
Yeah,
yeah.
she was a teenager, and then these guys were on their motorcycles, and they saw a gal that looked like her, barefoot, walking kind of slow in the woods near the sand area, all by herself, and they were convinced it was her. They called the police. The police came, talked to her. It wasn't her, and they were really hopeful. The moose, is it Moose? Muis.
Chilling.
Groose.
Yes,
With a G.
Muse. Yeah,
No, it was
Moose, but
Groose.
it's spelled Muse. Yeah.
No, it was Groose. It was with a G. It's a G, Heather.
Michael Vaughn
No,
is 5 years
I
old.
think it's
Missing July
It,
27th,
it was
2021,
Goose.
from
Goosey.
Fruitland, Idaho. This case against Sarah Wandra, 35, was dismissed. Any information? 911. Yeah, the Michael Vaughn stuff is, oh my God, that's a sad one.
Mhm.
You know, especially with the lady that, you know, they said they had so much against her. And now it's like, all right, charges dropped. She's crazy.
Mm.
So it's kind of back to square one.
I don't want Heather to think I'm trying to argue
well,
with.
they kept the man
It's
in
Goosey.
prison.
Yeah, but it's unrelated. He's on gun. He's there for gun charges that have nothing to do with Michael Monkey Vaughn.
Wow.
Have you heard of all the kids going missing in Cleveland? 30
Yeah,
kids reported missing in Cleveland in May. 30.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. That's one every day. I mean, if you think about it, there's a kid that gets kidnapped every day in this country, every state, every day,
Yeah.
just about. Maybe not in Alaska and shit, but I mean, most major states, somebody's getting kidnapped every day.
Yeah.
So we just don't hear about a lot of it because it's only whatever the mainstream media deems super important. And all these kids don't seem that important to them. And then some kids are like, they just blow the TVs up with them.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I think statistics were like either every 10 minutes a child goes missing, or is it every
hold on, I'll tell you.
4?
How many kids go? Hey Alexa, how many kids go missing in the United States a day?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, on an average in the United States, an estimated 460,000 children are reported missing every year. 1,260 kids go missing per day.
What did it say? 162 kids per day.
God, you guys, that's not counting the adults.
Ain't that insane? Ain't that insane? I mean, you don't realize how big a scale it is because we talk about just a few people here and there, but there's so many people that get overlooked and left out the media, and like everybody don't talk about. There's hundreds of thousands of kids missing, but you hear there's a lot of people talk about Summer Wells because we know about Summer Wells, but it's time to spread awareness of other little missing kids too, as many as you can. I mean, you can't overwhelm yourself because if I overwhelm myself, I wouldn't be able to keep up with all of it. So I can only follow a few cases at a time.
Yeah, and it's not counting, Jimmy, the adults. Like there's some guy down in was it Louisiana or something? He was like 32 and he was going, his sister thought maybe he was going to pick up some drugs or something.
Justice Jane, I was watching. Sorry, Tina, didn't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
Justice Jane, yeah, I was watching Chris Hansen on the lab, and he said that they're going to look into the Summer Wells case. True Blue is so. That's cool. So there's a little national attention, more national attention for Summer Wells, which I think is a great thing. And, he's pretty good at digging into things, him and his crew, so maybe they can dig up some shit.
Oh, sorry. Damn it.
Just be like, nope.
How
nope.
dare you, Tina, agree with
How am I going to
Don't agree. I hate people that agree with me.
Listen, I can't put a sock in my mouth because I can still go, That's not going to help. Okay.
It's all right, Tina.
No, not really. It bugs Jimmy's earphones.
Hey, don't bug me. I'm just picking on you. I'm just picking, Tina.
No,
I say you know what I'm saying a lot. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
I kill y'all with that, so I'm just picking.
Yeah, but there is a reason why all these cases are being swept under the rug, and I'm not going to say it here because I don't want to, cause anything with Dolly's channel, but it goes a lot bigger. It's a lot bigger. And that's all I can really say,
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, and one of the people who was up here, their niece went missing in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Oh, what was her name? I forget.
Talia Garcia.
Yep.
Okay.
I wonder if there's been any updates. I haven't seen no updates on the Dolly Vision Facebook group, so I don't know. But as long as I don't come up missing anytime soon, I'm good to go. Okay.
Wow. Well, you'll have so many people looking for you, Jimmy, if you ever do. So don't worry.
Shit, there'd be nobody looking. I'd just be gone. You're like, yeah, we're gonna go look. Nobody go look. I'd just be out in the field somewhere dead.
No, that's not true.
Oh my God, that's awful.
14-year-old Minnesota. Hold on, what's this say? Can show her photo. Desiree Naps.
Okay.
Hold on, let me. Let me see what I can do here. Let me see what I can do. Okay. Give me 1 second. Is it KAPP?
These young teens, trusting.
Okay, missing 14-year-old.
Yeah, they do a lot of crazy things, though, when they're young.
Hold on a second.
I think a lot of times they
This
just
is a
are at
missing
college
14-year-old
parties,
in Minnesota. Her name is Desiree Capez. She went missing May 19th, 2023 from Forest Lake, Minnesota. Boy, that's a long time for a 14-year-old. Okay, like I said, she's
All right,
14
hold
years
on.
old, 5'6".
Let me blow this
This
up.
is a missing 14-year-old in Minnesota. Her name is Desiree Capez. She went missing May 19th, 2023 from Forest Lake, Minnesota. Boy, that's a long time for a 14-year-old. Okay, like I said, she's 14 years old, 5'6", 125 pounds. She's got dyed black hair, brown eyes. She may be wearing her glasses, thick
She
black
left on a
bangs,
bike.
both earlobes are pierced. Blue
Wow.
backpack for carrying her cat, maybe with her cat, which is large, black and white spots on chest. She left on her bicycle, which is purple and white of an unknown brand. She also brought her bike trailer, which is yellow, unknown brand. So right here, I
Okay,
don't know what she was wearing.
so she had a bike trailer with her.
Anybody with info, call 911. Or, let's see, 612-334-9449. Isn't that crazy, you guys? A
You guys
14-year-old.
think she ran away? Like
It
this?
sounds like it. I mean, just from what I'm hearing, her and her cat.
When? This month? Last month, I mean?
I don't know. When did she go missing, Dumpling? Hop up on the stream. Take the link, Dumpling. Tell us a little bit about what you know. Because Dumpling's the one who told me to pull it up, so she'll know a little more. But yeah, it looked like she packed up her cat and her cat stroller, which who the hell owns a cat stroller? That's weird in itself. But Tina, do you own a cat stroller like that? I could see Tina with that
I
on
knew
her bike.
you were going to ask me that.
We need to get Tina one of those. We need to start raising funds for Tina to get
I've seen those, but I've never used one.
a cat bike carrier.
My kitties are indoors.
My cats are responsible.
Well, you gotta let that cat breathe sometimes, Tina. You gotta let
They go out on the deck once in a blue moon, but Soots can fit through the darn bars. So I'm afraid one cat might pounce on him and push him through, and then he's gone or dead.
Well, you just get you one of them little cat things to hook to your bike, and you put the whole cats and guinea pigs in the back. You'd be like, damn, Dr. Doolittle pedaling down the street.
Oh my god.
That'd be cute, actually.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
That sucks, man. These kids, they even when they do run away, they don't realize the danger they're putting themselves in,
Whoops, see, I did it again.
Well, when people pack up and leave, maybe she went and stayed with her boyfriend. I don't know. She had a cat in a cat stroller. She might not have a damn boyfriend at all.
Can you pull up a
Right.
picture of Julian Quinn?
I don't know. Maybe I mean, she appears to be a pretty girl, so maybe even with the cat and stroller, she has a boyfriend, and maybe that's where she's at. If she was kidnapped, then I would say okay. But she looks like she left on her free will. They got pictures of her leaving with her bike and her cat stroller. So
yeah.
Then,
Do you think there was a nearby camera that took that picture? I mean, I doubt it was like
I'm sure it came from their house cam because it looked like it was shot from their house. All right, Lolo.
I wonder if she was fighting, right, with her mom or her dad, or she could have been getting abused.
Don, you're echoing. Hey, Dumpling.
Hey,
Okay, what's the deal on this girlie?
thank you for showing her. I know Juju's rabbit hole. She's covering it. Her mom contacted her.
Uh-huh.
The girl's mom contacted Juju and said, she's begging for help. She said the cops aren't helping her. Nothing's being talked about. She's afraid that she left with an older guy, or
That's
made plans to meet with an older guy off the internet, and she left with her cat. She left on May 19th at 8:30 a.m. and you saw she left on her bike with her little trailer safe.
16 days.
Yeah.
17 days roughly.
Mm-hmm.
Where's she from?
Minnesota. Twin Lake, I think it is. Twin City, Minnesota.
Yeah, and she left on a bike. Somebody probably picked her up down the road or something.
Yeah, that's what her mom's scared of. Can you imagine your 14-year-old baby being missing and the cops not wanting to help much? And
I would have a heart.
I know. Me too. They see it as a runaway, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I mean, because you can clearly see the pictures of her leaving on the bike, so it ain't like she got kidnapped. I mean, she could have later got kidnapped. You know?
That's the thing, you guys. When do they change it? Don't they? From runaway to 2 weeks later, it might be nefarious. Like, what's the deal with that?
I mean, if she took her cats,
Right.
it seems like she didn't plan on coming back.
Well, I
Yeah,
don't know. I think
probably had a place to go.
She had
I
a
think-
book bag on. She had on it looked like she had a bunch of her shit with her.
Wow.
So, was her mom and her having any type of disagreements, arguing, fighting? Do you know, Dublin?
Yeah, that's what I think.
I have no clue about how they were getting along. I think she took her cat with her a lot on rides because of that little trailer she had.
Okay.
So that's kind of scary too. What if she just got abducted,
Well, who's going to adopt the cat? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're going to kidnap somebody, you're going to jump out, kidnap them and their cat?
Right. The cat, the trailer, the little bike trailer, the bike, nothing's been found. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
so that's probably in somebody's garage that she's with, some older man. Like, if she's talking to an older man, it happens,
Right. It does.
That's a scary thing because, he probably been grooming her for a while and she's only 14 years old. And I don't know. I just hope it's nothing that nobody that's going to hurt her. It's wrong either way you look at it. For a grown, it's against the law for one. For a grown to get a kid to come out the house and meet him.
You're saying
that's a felony.
You're saying the bed situation. Dang it! I keep interrupting you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like I just hope it ain't nobody that wants to kill her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sure whoever's done this and got her at her house ain't there for good reasons, but I just hope it ain't to harm her in like murder way. You know what I'm saying? But she's definitely in danger. 14 years old with some grown up.
Well, that's the thing that's so frustrating is that cops don't take runaways very seriously, and it should be serious because she's still only 14.
Yeah.
And she's still on the streets, very vulnerable. So why isn't that a big deal? It's still a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's just get her face out there in social media, and one of her friends need to talk because her family's worried about her. I mean, that's the thing. Somebody knows where she's at. She didn't vanish.
Mm-hmm. And the guy
talking to somebody on the internet once, at 14, she has to be missing. By this point, there has to be a missing person, and they can start getting warrants to look into her phone.
I'm sure she's told friends about a person she's talked to, if that's the case or something.
Yeah.
So hopefully something will come out of it. All I know is her mom's really upset. She says the cops aren't looking. It's just I can't imagine being that mom. So
did she get it on the local news?
Yeah, I think it was on the local news actually. Let me look. I'm trying to Google more about it because I haven't covered her.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully the mama is going out to all the neighbors and asking for their Ring cameras and trying to find it out herself. Because really, in these situations, you can only count on yourself. You can't really count on the cops. We all know that. So.
Yeah,
Well, maybe she needs to reach out to a private investigator and get somebody working on it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The police just look at shit like a runaway. If they run across her, they will. But how much you think they're really out searching, kicking doors, trying to find her?
Yeah, they aren't.
Is that
gonna
me
look for her
echoing?
like that? because they
Somebody's
feel
echoing.
like
I
if
think it's
she ran
Don.
away, what now?
Yeah, it's Don. You're echoing.
Uh-oh.
So
Yeah, if they can follow the cameras, follow her bike, on the roads, and then, get a description of the vehicle she got into or a house or whatever.
Yeah, there has to be something.
There has to be a lead.
Yeah.
That poor mother. She's probably not even sleeping. Gosh.
Shit, with my nephew, I worry about him. He's not even 2 yet.
This is a missing 14-year-old
here it is.
in Minnesota. Her name is Desiree Capez. She went missing May 19th, 2023 from Forest Lake, Minnesota. Boy, that's a long time for a 14-year-old. Okay, like I said, she's 14 years old, 5'6", 125 pounds. She's got dyed black hair, brown eyes. She may be wearing her glasses, thick black frames, both earlobes are pierced. Blue backpack for carrying her cat, maybe with her cat, which is large, black and white spots on chest. She left on her bicycle, which is purple and white of an unknown brand. She also brought her bike trailer, which is yellow, unknown brand. So right here, I don't know what she was wearing. Anybody with info, call 911.
Well, Dolly,
Or let's
Yeah.
see.
that picture above on her box, that's actually a camera footage photo that they got from somewhere close to her house. That's her when she left that morning. So what she's wearing that when she went missing. She's wearing what's in that photo with her in the box.
Okay.
All black.
Yeah.
Yeah, with her backpack and
He
everything.
looks kind of gothy.
Yeah.
All black and a little razor blade around her neck.
Mm-hmm. I'm
So-
wondering since she had her backpack, she was planning something, I don't know.
Hopefully she's just hanging out with some younger boy, teenage boy. She's 14, maybe 16, 17 years old. Something. I hope it's just something, minor and it's nothing. She's done hooked up with some 40-year-old dude and he got her locked in the basement.
Oh my gosh, I know.
Or a
That'd be
sex
horrible.
trafficking ring, the sex trafficking thing, grooming her and then, God save.
Okay, Don, you're back.
That better.
Yes.
Yes, you're not echoing now.
Okay.
Yay.
Second time. Third time's a charm.
Hi, Dawn.
Hello, everybody. So
Hi,
I
Dawn.
was gonna say, I
Hey,
feel like
Dawn.
the police don't take the runaways seriously because they feel like runaways have run away for a reason, or in their mind they're running away, and if they put their efforts towards finding them, it's easier for them to run and hide, and it's just in the police mind, I think they feel like it's an exertion of their efforts and resources towards somebody
Yeah,
that doesn't really want to be found at the moment,
if you
even
know where
though
they're
they
at,
are
or
in
you think
danger.
if you know where they're at, or you think you know where they're at, they'll go look.
Right.
They'll at least go knock the door and be like, "Hey, is this person here?" Now they ain't gonna go kick up in there like they got a search warrant, but they will go knock doors if you think your kid's in the house.
So I have a question. Do you guys know like if a kid has a phone underneath the parent's name, the parent should be able to get the records, right, without a warrant?
Or like get into her Facebook or
Yeah.
see, that's what it needs to be. Parents should be able to, like, if you hit up Facebook and you're a parent of somebody, you should a minor, you should be able to easily access their Facebook accounts and all their social media accounts because they should have to give those up. One, because you shouldn't be able to be a minor and have these accounts. You know what I'm saying? You should be 18 to have these accounts. So I think if you're under 18 and you've got these accounts and a parent hits it up and can with ID and can prove, hey, this is my, I'm the parent of this person, they should instantly hand over the passwords because that's a matter.
I think it's age
It's
14.
a matter of life and death because you don't know who your kid's been talking to. They could be talking to anybody. And if you had instant access to who she was talking to, you could instantly go there and find your kid.
Exactly.
Even with
You
law
know what?
enforcement.
Mhm.
Also, Facebook messages or Instagram or Snapchat or whatever she uses, you can get all of that off your computer if she's signed into any of that.
Right.
Yeah.
Even with law enforcement, though, it takes so long sometimes to get those things back.
Here's the thing. Has her
And
social
they
media
shouldn't
been
do that.
active? That'll tell you right there. That's a big giveaway.
Yep. And
Has
this,
she been active on social media at all? Has she signed in? Has she logged in? Because it usually they'll tell you.
I have no clue on that.
This kind of case is exactly why I was the way I was. All through middle school, even high school, my daughter was not allowed till she was 18 to have any of this stuff, to have this kind of phone, to have really, she hardly had any kind of phone until high school. And I'm glad, yeah,
That's
it had
good,
to come from
Tina.
her mom.
What's up, 3 Dot?
What's going on,
Oh,
brother?
hey, 3 Dot.
Hey,
Hello,
hey,
hello.
3 Dot.
Hey,
Yeah,
three
hi.
dot,
You
two
get
Yeah,
dot.
lost.
hi.
You get lost. He's no dots now. He's just
I'm
Dave.
pretty sure that any parent that they have an account, with Verizon or whoever, you can easily you can walk right into the store and they can print you out the text messages on any phone that you're buying.
Yeah, but sometimes the text messages ain't what you want. It's social media like your Messenger, your Snapchat, your Instagram. Because a lot of these
Yeah, I'm
kids
just
don't
talking about
even.
like what a cell phone provider can provide. You can
Yeah.
easily go any phone that you under your coverage. You can go and you get everything, every text from like the beginning of time if you want to.
What's really sad too, though, is these predators are so smart sometimes. They'll send phones to, like, burner phones to these kids, and that way they don't have that information on their phone that they use every day. But there should be a way that if they've connected to the internet one time on that phone, or anything that's connected to your internet should be able to be accessed in searches, if you're searching for your child, in my opinion. Like, I don't care
Somebody
if
said
my
her book
friends.
bag has the plastic bubble for her cat too. Look closely. I got one of the
Oh, I
book bags
definitely
for
know the
Lola.
bubble.
Oh, bless her heart. She's just a baby.
Yeah, she is. I'll be right back, guys. Take over, Tina Dumpling. Hold it down for me.
What you got?
So I wonder if she had some of her belongings in the back trailer if she was carrying her kitty in the backpack. I wonder what the trailer was for.
I would think probably some belongings, because otherwise it just kind of slow you down, I would think.
Yeah.
Like if it was just her trying to get away, unless she was taking stuff with her. And she could hold quite a bit in that, it looks like.
I
No.
literally like popped in like to jump in chat, so I have no idea what you're talking about. What case are you talking about?
Okay. There's a 14-year-old girl from Minnesota. Her name's Desiree Cates. I think that's how you pronounce it. And she left home on May 19th. She left home at 8:30 in the morning with her bike, her cat, and a little bike trailer. Like the ones I think like the ones you put kids in.
Why would
And
she leave with her cat?
I, no one knows. That's why her mom reached out to another creator and said, please help me get her name and face out there because cops aren't doing enough. And I'm scared that she, might have met with an older man because she was only 14. And I'm looking
14,
on
and she
Facebook.
leaves with what? And a cat? What all did she leave with?
A cat. She left with her kitty, and she left with a trailer on her bike, like a child trailer, kind of like a little cloth thing you put kids in to ride behind you.
That
So
is so strange.
she probably wasn't planning on coming back, right? If she took her cat, I'm thinking.
I don't,
Well,
I
sounds
don't
like a
know.
mission. Sounds like a mission.
But they
I,
said that she used to do that regularly with her cat. So
Hmm.
I don't know, y'all. It's really annoying. I can't find anything on her, any other like specifics on what happened. I
And
don't know.
how long was this recent or?
Yeah, it was May 19th.
That's a long time, though, for a 14-year-old.
It is.
Would know
It's
me,
scary.
And
leave no for a long
there's no
time.
evidence. Like she just disappeared. Bike,
Right. They
her, the cat, everything's gone.
they haven't found her bike. They haven't found a book bag, her phone, anything like that. I don't know about them like pinging her phone. I don't know if they were able to do that. I hope they are. But I don't,
Well, you figure that probably the pings don't work because she probably didn't get far wherever she was going. It wasn't like she was like stretching out, and having the cell towers ping in different cities,
Yeah.
unless she got picked up and someone traveled with her, which would be, evidence.
I would
Well,
look for like a 40-year-old offender in the area. Someone not too far who has seen her before.
Yeah, I think that from when I first came in, I think the evidence of who she texted, who she's talking to, all of her social media, exactly. But I think that that if you can go in there and get the cell phone provider to provide who she was talking to,
Mm-hmm. Or any little like goth groups. I mean, it might sound kind of dumb, but the people she hangs
it
out with.
sounds precise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lisa P asked in chat who knew she was meeting someone older. No one knows. Her mom's just scared that's what's happened. Like that she left, like what Dave said, like she left on a mission. You know?
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Well,
sad.
remember that story, you guys? That gal in Utah, and they showed her leaving the college, blonde. I think she was 17 or something, and she ended up meeting a guy online, and she was talking to him and acting interested in weird sort of how do I describe this? Weird, not weird, but scary and kind of bad fantasy sexual things. And there's a name for it, and I don't know what it is. But anyway, the guy was older, in his 40s, and I can't remember how she was found. But remember, she was the young gal that was found naked under a pile of what, coal?
Oh
Was it
goodness.
coal, Jimmy? I think Jimmy said this story once. I thought. Anyway, in the basement. Like, I'm not kidding. And so, and then I tried to hear more about like how she's doing. And, I think she's seeing a therapist, but she's just, and that was that last year or the year before? Anyway, it was in Utah. She was at a college, and they showed her leaving at like 10 o'clock at night. And that's what she ended up with. And she wasn't even that young. That's scary.
I was
Yeah.
just watching Annie Letterman is a comedian, and she had some experiences that she finally just came out with. And she went to a school for like kids who just didn't care about schools. They were kind of delinquents, I guess you would say. And the teacher, the math or art teacher, used to have a bunch of kids go over to their house. There was a art teacher was the man, the math teacher was the woman, something like that. But they were married, and they would have all the students a bunch of students come to their house, and then eventually they started to convince them to take baths and be naked and stuff like that. And they were 16 years old,
Hey,
and
Heather whatever just said, when I was 13, my boyfriend was 21. First year of pre-med. He was a perfect gentleman. My parents flipped out when they found out. Game over. Now I understand. Just like a little highlight to everyone out there, all these kids out here thinking they're adults,
yeah.
Great story.
Exactly. Same thing happened to me. I mean, I was 16 with a 24-year-old, and he lived with us. And he ended up being a fucking weirdo. I have all kinds of stories about stuff I found with him. And luckily I was smart enough to leave him, but he did a lot of mental abuse to me, and I was 16 and I thought I knew everything. So it happens to the best of us,
Yeah, I was 27 when I was with Chuck, and I was in a motel, and it was when broad daylight, like 1 in the afternoon. And he came home with all this money, and he was pulling all these bills out of his pockets and just acting really weird. And wipe up the mud, come on, Megan. I'm like, I mean, I should have ran out of there, right? Just ran out and gotten away from the situation. And I didn't. I freaking stayed there. And then we left together. He never got caught. He robbed the damn bank. I don't know how or what with. I didn't ask. Across the street in little Burlington, Vermont, for God's sakes, in the 80s. But the one evening when he invited me over, and I think I told this story, and I won't get all graphic, but he, had me lay down on a bed, trigger warning, and then, kind of tied me up a little bit or whatever. And then he put all this peanut butter in my mouth, and that was really weird and scary. And I'm like kind of letting him do this. And the next thing I know, I won't say, but he was inserting something. And so then it was really weird. And then he got on the phone and acted like he was calling his friends. And then I started crying. And then he undid everything. And it was a big joke.
That was a nervous laugh.
Well, but this is the thing. I was 27, you guys. So for people who say I'm all naive now, I've been through some shit. It's probably why I'm I'm not nutty or crazy, but I'm not afraid to just speak my mind. And I'm not afraid to tell my daughter freaking scary stories, Because
it can happen to any of us at any age.
Oh, guys, I just found something on her. It said that it said missing person alert, and then it said her info, and it says, y'all, I was able to speak with her mother. She stated that Desiree left Friday, May 19th at 8:37 a.m. She left on her bike, we know all that. But this part, Desiree did in fact leave a note that said she was going to travel states with her boyfriend, but her mother does not believe that she had a boyfriend. Her mother believes that Desiree was catfished, but clarified that it's just a mother's feelings. It says she wants Desiree's name effaced everywhere until she's brought home. So her mom knew nothing about a boyfriend, but her note said that she was going to leave, move states with her boyfriend, and her mom's afraid this boyfriend is a fake guy from the internet.
Yeah,
I would take that mother's instincts and run with it.
I'm back. So she said that her mom believes she was catfished by some older guy on the internet.
Yeah, because she left her a note. I finally found where I knew I heard that her mother thought she had met with a guy, but the note said that she was going to travel states with her boyfriend, but her mother does not believe that she has a boyfriend. Her mother believes that she was catfished, but clarified that that's just a mother's feeling.
Yeah.
But she did leave a note stating that she was going to travel the states with her boyfriend.
Yes.
So, that's in evidence. So,
yeah.
Everybody on the internet just needs to get her picture out there and somebody will see her. She's traveling.
Yeah, because if her mom didn't know about a boyfriend, I guarantee y'all it's an older guy off the internet.
100%.
But thank you, Dolly, for letting me get that, talk about that. I just...
Thanks, Dublin, for the research.
Yeah. There's just not much on her. It's just the same picture and the same little, where she's missing from and when she was missing.
There's just an endangered person alert.
There is what is it called? Let me look. A BCA issues an alert for a missing Forest Lake girl, which is in Minnesota. Whatever a BCA is. BCA issues alert.
All right.
I don't know what BCA is. I'll try to figure it out. What is the cutoff limit for an Amber Alert?
You guys.
I think there has to be signs of an abduction.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
And if there's not, and she just left, then she could be just with a friend or something, so they don't issue an Amber Alert.
I forget about that, y'all. I'm glad I'm not in charge.
She goes down the street and gets kidnapped, like her mom says. What if she was catfished?
Yeah.
That is a kidnapping.
Her leaving with her cat is weird. It's like she was planning on leaving. With her cat.
Yeah.
I hate to be negative, but look at Delphi. It's kind of that. Situation.
Yeah. Look at that. Them girls got catfish that a little bit younger than that age and a little tiny bit younger, and and it was an older dude, and he took them out on that trestle and he unalived them.
And
these young girls got to be careful. They don't know who they're talking to on the internet.
Is it the silver alert that's for just the older people, or is it for the mental, autism and all that? Because when my son ran away a couple of years ago, they didn't say, the cops didn't say, give us proof he has issues and that he's really run away. Like they automatically put it out there for the entire state of Washington and whatever, that he was missing and endangered, like literally. And it's, is it the silver alert? Because remember when that boy had all that stuff on his t-shirt?
That sounds right. Silver
Written?
alert.
Yeah, and I don't know if they put that out for that boy that, you know, had the "I'm a bad boy" and all that written on his T-shirt. But
BCA Bureau of Criminal Apprehension.
Oh, okay. So that what would you call it? Oh my gosh, my brain's not working tonight, y'all. Anyways, the BCA issued an alert for a missing person for her,
Yeah.
and that's all I found.
What I see here is it's basically an emergency alert.
Well, if they get a detective involved and they go into her internet records, I'm sure they'll figure something out because she was talking to somebody.
Right. In the meantime, if we keep sharing her face and talking about her, maybe someone will recognize her before, because you know that'll take a while.
Yeah.
I agree, Jim. I think you're exactly right. This wasn't like some dude like walking up to her and like speaking in her ear. She was talking to somebody virtually.
Yeah.
Well, supposedly, we think that's what happened.
Yeah, I'm like 90.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would think so too, that she's done talked to somebody and she's left because of the way she took her cats and shit like
But
that.
she called him her boyfriend, so they definitely were talking.
But you know, a lot of people do that. You know, they have these dating sites.
And you know, if they're talking about
My
traveling
boyfriend.
in the States, he ain't 16. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be a grown man
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're not
because kids
traveling
don't be
on
traveling in
bikes.
the States.
Yeah.
How the hell? You know what I'm
Talking
saying?
about
You'll
like,
be on the
going
plane
out in the
and do that.
States and stuff. Yeah, no.
But she's talking to some older guy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it could be a video game.
Yeah, you're
Some kind
right.
of
I
video
mean,
game.
Yeah.
a lot
You
of
know
these
what I mean?
roads,
Like that's a
yeah,
lot of predators.
chat rooms, yep.
is Desiree Desiray, you guys?
Yes.
Desiray.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And her
And
last
then how did you pronounce her last name, Dolly?
Yes. Napas, I thought.
No, her Capes.
Capes
Is that how that
Capes.
person said it?
or something. Hold on, I can back it up and tell you.
Campus.
I'm terrible with names.
Capus.
612
Right.
334 9449. The missing 14-year-old in Minnesota. Her
Somebody
name is
wants you to
Desiree
add it.
Capez.
Capes.
Okay.
May 9th.
Capes.
Alright.
Dumpling, somebody said please share it in the Facebook group.
I'm actually not in Dolly's Facebook group. I need to go.
You're
Shame
fired.
on you. You're not a good turtle.
See, not a good turtle.
I
You're
need to
fired.
go join it again.
She loses rank. She loses a
You're
dot
not
like
a paid
Dave.
employee.
Let me see if I'm blocked from it or not, y'all. I'll join it if I'm not.
Block.
I'm kidding. You're not a bad turtle. You just
It's
We had
okay.
those mods.
shine that
Okay.
shell up and be a member of the Facebook group.
You guys, this is kind of important. Wasn't Kappas spelled with a C on here?
This is spelled with a
No,
K.
it's with a
Oh,
K.
okay. All
K-A-P-P-E-S.
right. That's my mind. Never mind. Okay, it's right then.
Is it the group just called Dolly Vision?
Yeah.
Ah, I'm not blocked. Okay.
Okay. Well, there you go.
I'll join and I'll share it on there. Okay, guys.
Okay. Sounds good for me.
We'll find this girl. Just put out good vibes.
For sure.
Yes, if you're not part of the Facebook group, go get on the Facebook group if you have Facebook because
Well,
there's a
and
lot
if
of
she's
good stuff on there.
Okay, wait. Court TV just had an update on the things they seized at Brian's home. A little bit of the police video of the search.
Ooh.
Sassy, send me over that. And when I get up tomorrow, we're talking true crime. We'll watch it.
I think you guys really quickly about the Kappas girl. I think she's probably in motels as they're going along, and you know, these cops or these people need to alert. I mean, I know there's thousands, but whatever, you know, unless they're just staying in a truck or a van. If they are really traveling, she's probably in some dang motel
Or
site.
that could be a setup of a dude saying, "Hey, yeah, we're going to travel the country. Meet me." Next thing you know, you in a basement tied to a chair,
Yep.
eating
Yeah.
pinto beans.
The question
Or
asked me
you're
on
in
the
a
group.
What?
Eating pinto
or
beans.
you're in a yeah, out in
Pinto
the
beans?
country or out in the wilderness somewhere
Jesus.
because there's nobody
You
around and
can't get
it's
on
the
Facebook now.
summertime and it's scary.
I sure will, Jimmy.
Y'all, the Facebook
Calm.
group asked me, "What do you watch on Facebook?" I said, "Dolly."
Good answer. Good
Wait,
answer.
they said you have two groups.
No, just the Dolly Vision one.
Okay. You're sitting on your truck?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. Just making sure. I couldn't remember, y'all.
Small town girl says, yes, Tina, or sleeping in the vehicle. So yeah, I think that most people hope that she is just with some weirdo and that she is recoverable. But these networks of creepy ass people that are all about human trafficking is prevalent. And so, like, it's scary shit.
100%. Yep.
It is.
Very
And
scary.
the Twin Cities, you guys, because I lived in the Twin Cities for a year. It just dawned on me. That's literally St. Paul, Minnesota, and Minneapolis.
Yeah.
I'll be
You
right back.
live there?
I lived there for 1 year. My aunt lived there. Yeah.
Okay.
Way back. Eons ago.
Yeah, her poor kitty, y'all. That breaks my heart. She took her kitty cat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, naive.
Just a baby.
Well,
Like, I know they feel grown, but goodness gracious.
Mm-hmm.
hopefully somebody will find her. We'll pray. But
Yeah. Oh,
we
goodness.
have tunnels everywhere. Hopefully, if we share it and then other people share it, it'll get out there more.
Yeah.
If only it worked like that.
I wish. Short legs
It
unmuted. I
would be
think she
nice.
wants to say something. Maybe
Oh,
not.
me?
Okay, I want to say something. Look,
Well, hopefully,
if we talk about it, then all the haters will talk about it, and then it spreads.
Ooh,
See,
there you
I
go.
wish it was that way.
Say her name
They
again,
only talk
Dolly.
about stuff that's like controversial. They're not talking about like a small little case that we're just like tipping on.
that's Ray
But it
Kappas.
is information that should be spread. Anyone that has like a conscience should be doing it.
It's up to a missing person alert now.
It takes one.
Which
Yeah,
is
that's
good.
what was. Oh, sorry.
Right? Or was it? Was it already? And I just saw this. I don't know. It just says missing person alert.
Yeah, that's what the
Now it's not.
BCA did.
Okay. It's not
Well,
just
just everybody share the missing person flyer and everywhere you can, and hopefully and pray somebody sees it and they call in and somebody finds this girl and she's okay.
Yeah, and
I
there's so
was
many
going
out
to
there that are like
say
just
the
gonna
old
sit there and go,
fashioned,
yeah, it's not. It's like not a big deal. It's like
All right,
one of a million.
hey, let Short Legs finish what she was saying real quick, please.
Sorry, short legs.
I was going to say that the old fashioned way of finding people, we used to put flyers on telephone poles, and
Yeah,
we would also put it in the newspaper. The newspapers are still available online now. Most people look at them that way, but that's a good way of getting the face out there.
Yeah, short legs. But the new way is literally Facebook. I feel like who doesn't have a Facebook?
that's true. That is very true. That Twitter, Instagram. If you have all of them, you could really spread it fast. Especially if you
But
get a young teenager to start sharing it because they know all the other young teenagers and get it spreading through the young people. That's a good way to share information because young people talk about everything and they share shit a lot. So
yeah, like
the younger audience involved in it, like who would be a good person to share stuff like this? Olivia, because she has a younger base, and it'd be great for her to share some of these younger people because people would get behind Olivia and start sharing this girl's picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Somebody with a young base, like a young audience. We have an older audience here,
Mhm.
40s, 50s, 60s,
Right,
70s.
but short legs. Paul Cat, she said that she wants to print out a flyer and put it at her Walmart on that poster, on that missing persons wall, I think that's a good idea too.
That is a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of supermarkets allow that also.
My Walmart has them up too.
Supermarkets are better, I think, than the Walmart. The Walmart here has found missing children. So
Yeah, I can put it up at my Walmart. They have a board with missing people up there.
some of the Walmarts have the board, some don't.
I feel like that's like hitting the lotto.
Depends on the owners.
But hey, man, a miracle is better than no miracle. You know what I'm saying? Trust
Yeah.
me,
Right.
miracles
I
happen.
agree. I think that these traffickers are relying on the fact that it's so overwhelming. There's so many kids missing that no one's ever going to figure it out. You know,
Yeah,
that
I
that
agree
that
with that. It is an overwhelming thing because you heard what I don't know if you was up here when we asked Alexa about how many kids went missing a day. It was damn 200 kids a day go missing.
no, I
Yeah.
wasn't. I wasn't here.
So
Well,
scary.
each person missing is assigned a detective that doesn't stop, that works on the case forever.
Luckily, there's lots of different groups out there now, that look for these sex trafficked kids. But I wanted to show Heather this. This is the girl I was talking about in California that's been missing a while. Gosh darn it. Anyway, Carly Bruce or Brucey or what's her name?
Um,
Carly Goosey. The disappearance of a 16-year-old from
Gus.
Chalfant Valley, California home has baffled investigators since 2018. The teen was reported missing after leaving her house in the early morning hours of October 15th, or is that a 13th that year.
Oh,
And
that'd be an interesting one to cover.
well, that's the one where these guys were on their motorcycles and they really, really thought it was her because it was
Oh,
kind of
oh,
in the woods in the forest.
guys, was that the video where she was walking without shoes and she just had a blank stare on her and the
Yeah,
guys on the motorbikes were looking at her and they were like, "Is that missing girl?" I
yes,
Yeah,
remember that.
yes.
yeah. This is who they thought it was, but it wasn't,
Yes, I remember that.
which is really sad.
I think I think the punishments for anyone that is proven to be a part of a trafficking ring, that the that you shouldn't be able to get out like in 5 years. This should be there should be such a hardcore uh, imprisonment factor that it dissuades anyone from wanting to participate. They're like thinking like the reward is less than the freaking than the punishment. These people gotta like think that if I'm incriminated, have it be through text, have it be through anything, dude, they should feel like they're going to like go away for life.
I
That's how they
agree.
should
I
feel.
agree, especially when you're involved in those rings and they can prove you're tied to any of those rings. I think they should hit indictments like RICO charges when you have so many people involved. It's organized crime, and arrest people in their indictments, and then try to put a crush on a little bit of this.
I have
A
I
lot
have
of it.
I mean, because it's
a paper
organized
cut.
crime. It's the same
Can you
thing.
look up?
You gotta
Okay.
stymie the idea that it's a financial benefit to be a part of this shit. I don't care
Yeah.
how naive or retarded you are. Sorry, the PC, but dude, I could care less how weird you are. You go away. Bye. Peace.
Yeah, I agree with you, though, Doc Dave.
Well, I have a question, y'all. Okay, so Donna Clark says they only issue Amber Alerts if they have a car description. And I was like, okay, well, that makes sense because usually you see a car description. But Summer Wells has an Amber Alert out on her. Did they use the red truck as that car description to be able to put out an
Yes.
Amber Alert? Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. There was another comment I thought y'all should hear, but
Paper
I've lost it.
cut. Can you look up 11-year-old Julian Quinn?
Julian Quinn.
Julian.
Jillian.
And while you're doing that, I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
Oh, y'all. Deb E says, I feel like her kitty was an emotional support animal. Guys, that makes me so sad.
That makes me sad too.
Sassy7 says, how do we get flyers to put up? If you don't have a printer, you can go to your local library and print them out for like a little fee, I think. Or you can have we have a little print store where you can get all kinds of stuff printed out right down the road from me. If you have anything like that local, you can go and get them done
Yeah.
there.
At
CVS,
Kinko's,
the
FedEx.
pharmacy too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
CVS, good idea. Yeah. So you can order them online and then pick them up at CVS, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Did you say Jillian was with a J or a G?
J. It's Jill, like Jill.
Yeah.
IAN. Jill Ian. Quinn. Quinn. She's only 11.
Oh, yeah, Justice Jane, I agree. They justified the Amber Alert for summer with the red truck. Um, hey, where is she missing from, Short Legs?
Mobile, Alabama.
Oh, that's really close to me.
Okay, you can look up this one then.
Okay.
Before
4
chat
foot
waivers,
11,
before chat waivers,
120
real quick.
pounds.
Kathy Banks says the this world is pure sadness with a little cry. Right? I just want to put that out there before it goes away.
It is. It really is. What's her last name? Julian what?
Quinn. Quinn.
Jillian.
Okay.
Found her and now I can't get back to it. There it is.
So many babies missing.
Oh, for God.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. She's starting to get around on Facebook.
She's very cute.
She is. That's when everyone said she looked
May
older than 11.
need medical attention. I don't know what that's about, but yeah. Yeah, this
She
was
may be in company of an adult male and may be in need of medical attention.
Oh, I hate these. I hate these. So many, y'all.
I'd like to bring up a positive thing.
Okay.
So I got kind of hit with bringing up this on Queen Bees. Toxic, yes. But there's a creator that I met on Team Rose's channel. His name is Aaron, and his channel is Get to Know with a 2, right? Get to Know, and he was he's a survivor himself, and he has a mission about changing laws and doing like federal stuff and trying his best to increase laws about these trafficking situations and people that are involved with this. But I popped in his channel and he celebrated his 300 subscribers, and on that day I went in there and he talked about a story where 225 children were recovered through an operation called We Will Find You. So for everyone out there, I'm trying to get this story out because this is a positive thing. 225 children were found and recovered and brought back into real life. It's like, such a great story. And it was Operation We Will Find You. I hope that everyone out there, can kind of grasp onto it and tell this story because so many people are involved. You're talking about parents and families that are just like missing children, and they were all found. 225. So everyone out there, great story.
That is
And
cool.
and Dumpling, if you can, because you're all about research, can you look at this? We Will Find You. Mission that it happened within 10 weeks. So in 10-week period, 225 children were taken out of the shithole of hell and brought into the the real world. You know,
Yeah,
it's a
I'll
good story.
Google about it.
Thank you.
I think I already read it somewhere. I think I saw a picture of them. I feel like I saw it, but I'm gonna Google it.
I mean, I know it's a dent, but it is a positive dent. And
There is
freaking,
never a dent too
applaud.
small.
I applaud law enforcement and the work they did. These guys are toiling in just the most horrendous of stories. They sit there and they have to like watch, and it's like an ambulance where it's like these guys are just watching gruesome shit every day, and all their pain and toiling brought out some good shit.
Yeah, Dave, there's never a dent too small when it comes to saving children. Never. One child is doing something, you know?
And where I saw that was get to know. Everyone want to get to know. Just a shout out to where I saw it. You gotta like wherever you see like a light, chase it.
I wonder if it's the thing that I saw on Team Rose. I actually sent it to Jimmy. It's where this guy knew a pastor and his son was abducted. And his son was like from Haiti, that kind of thing. It's been a good 10 years. They still haven't found his son. But trying to find his son, they found other people, right? Or young teenagers and children and stuff that are in these rings, right? And they can't get out.
Yeah.
They show it and they rescued him. But the weird thing is, I was all happy about it, but the weird thing is they went back. Like I don't understand that. Like I don't understand that. They had these like 15-year-old girls, all sitting in this room rescued, and they're back. I just
brainwashed.
Yeah, and they get attached to the
Stockholm
people.
syndrome.
Yeah.
It's Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very easily
Yeah,
done.
they
I
feel
mean,
sorry for their offenders.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know
Exactly.
if Sassy7 wants FaceTime, but she says, Dave, if I'm wrong about you, I apologize. But you seem suspicious to me.
Oh my goodness.
That's all right. We're all suspicious to everybody.
Well,
Three Dot has always been that way.
Three Dot has a child himself, right? He's in his 20s, I think you said. You're
Yes, I do.
You're a father, and that'll help in your defense. Three Dot.
Thanks, Paper Cut. Tell you what, man. If you listen to the words that come out of my mouth, what am I saying? It's a positivity. It's all about freaking finding these missing children, and Summer Wells, is going to be found alive. I'm being positive. She's gonna be here. We're gonna find her, and it's gonna be awesome.
Three Dot, are you going?
Nah,
No. Okay.
I'll watch.
He's
Hey, I
in
heard you guys
California.
are.
I'm going to be
I
a
heard you guys
watcher
are like
also.
you're monopolizing my balloons.
There it is. I had my iPad in my hand. I wasn't trying to take
Am I
over.
wrong?
that's
I
it.
heard Jimmy
Dumplings.
talk about
Dumplings Bob.
there's like
That's cool,
a
Paper
non-biodegradable, or it's like biodegradable balloons and helium, and we're gonna do a launch, right? Yeah, I can't wait to see that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I have some jokes when you're ready.
No, I thought I heard Jim talk earlier about he's gonna launch balloons at like near the Summer Wells property. That
Oh,
sounded
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I was on.
okay.
Summer
That's where I
Wells
was like getting
Vigil.
ripped on Queen Bees, where I was like going, screw the environment, because everyone was like, oh, the balloons, they're gonna like cause like environmental impact. And I was like, dude, I think that the gesture is way more impactful than the environment.
Let me read
you should
this
have
because
said,
it has to do with the missing children, and they're from the state of Virginia, you guys, which I just found out. It says U.S. Marshals find 27 missing children during operation focused on human trafficking. And when I went on down here, or maybe this is the one Jimmy already said a few weeks ago, it says the
Have
United.
they found Cody Bixby?
Well, I don't think so.
No.
The United States Marshals Service recently found 27 more missing children during Operation Find Our Children, a 5-day law enforcement effort focused on human trafficking, officials announced Friday. The Virginia operation also confirmed the location of 6 additional children who were previously reported missing but found to be in the custody of their legal guardian. What? Anyway, more than 60 law enforcement investigators, 50 employees from the Virginia Department of Social Services, and professionals from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children teamed up to recover the children. So, and that's just Virginia, right? That's not
Hey, Paper Cut.
Tennessee.
That's a great story. Hey, how about you look at the one where I was talking about, called Operation We Will Find You, where we got 225 in a 10-week period. Let's hear that. Let's have you read that one.
I
That's
thought
right
that's the
there.
one that.
Can you see the 225 there? I'm just trying to pull it up.
Yeah. Well, that's where Short Legs. That's where I saw it. I remember now. Nancy Strickland, the one that's for Cody Bixby, so big. She had shared it and said, hopefully, one of these babies are Cody Bixby, but I don't think that was the case.
Oh. Okay. They are doing a march for Cody Bigsby. I saw on one of the news reports.
Oh, you know what? That would be a
Here it
good
is,
thing for Dolly to share since he's in Virginia.
They're looking for volunteers.
Yes, it's going to be on July 30th at 11 a.m. and they need volunteers, motorcycle groups, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And that's in Virginia. So if any of y'all know any motorcycle groups in Virginia, share it. Okay, Tina, sorry.
No, it's okay. 3. Wanted me to read this. Is that all right with y'all?
Yeah, do it.
With
Do
y'all?
it. Do it. Go, Paper Cut.
A nationwide operation conducted by the U.S. Marshals Service, USMS, has rescued 225 endangered missing children, including runaways and kidnap victims, lasting 10 weeks. Operation We Will Find You led to the recovery of 169 children and the safe location of 56 children, according to a press release from the USMS. During the operation, the U.S. Marshals Service God.
Clap, clap, clap. Thank you.
Referred 28 cases to law enforcement agencies for further investigation of crimes such as drugs and weapons, sex trafficking, and sex offender violations. Law enforcement reported allegations of trafficking in over 40 cases. The U.S. Marshals Service assisted with the press release reads. Of the cases closed, 86% were endangered runaways, nearly 9% were family abductions, and 5% were considered, God, this thing keeps moving, otherwise missing. The youngest child, good God, you guys, it's moving. The youngest
it was like
child
3 months, 6 months.
Recovered was 6 months old. Mm-hmm. Additionally,
That is fucking disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
That
No,
makes me
it's actually.
so mad.
I mean, it's disgusting as in the fact that it happened, but it's not disgusting in the fact that they were recovered. Like, dude, that is
but
good
yeah,
freaking
it's
news.
kind of hard for me to.
But
Yeah,
she's saying, yeah.
I think that was probably a parental abduction, probably as well. Like, parental. A lot of parents
Yeah,
would
that
kidnap
could
their
have been.
kids, and
And I'd
so
like
that
to
might have
just
been a
say
parental abduction.
That could have
that
been.
other creators out here that listen to Dolly, yeah, please listen to this story and put it out there, because that is law enforcement doing their job.
Yeah, it said 9% were family abductions, so maybe that is the 9%. There's just 2 more sentences. Additionally, of the missing children recovered, 62% were recovered within 7 days. Oh, wow. Of the U.S. Marshals Service assisting with the case, it continues. Wow.
Wow. You know,
So
the sad thing about it is that, there's a reason why, like, not the 6% of the families, but like when actual trafficking is there a market for it. And that is what is scary. There's people that are buying these kids. That's what I mean by disgusting. Like, it's
Mhm.
incomprehensible, Excuse me.
Yeah, and now when it's like a little blonde, blue-eyed boy or girl, my mind, and it's because of the Ernie Shell I've listened to for a whole year and in the past and all, and other things I've heard, it instantly goes to sex trafficking now. I can't help it. It just does. I wish I wasn't like that, but I am. I
That's
mean,
hard
because
not
that's
to be when
what they
we see it
want.
all the time.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of what they want. And then, did you guys remember the Tim Mullins, right? Tim Mullins with the Summer Wells thing. I saw a thing that said he was that, what's it called? Not the shoe guy. You know what I'm talking about? Where somebody's invented shoes with missing children's faces on them, but you're not selling them to get awareness out. You're selling them to predators, like predators that want that certain child. I'm not kidding. I like read all this like a year ago. A
Oh my
fable,
goodness.
fable something, fable shoes, fable crap. I just thought of it. I'll look it up. But it's disgusting. It's horrible. And they showed this little boy that
Kitty
they.
cats. Tina says it's called foot fables.
That's it. That's it. Foot fables. And they're saying that Tim Mullins is the main guy of that thing, but I don't think he is. I think that's someone different. And he writes all these stories and all these. He's got thousands of followers, and it's disgusting. And anyway, I came upon that
Sad.
when I used to watch Prayer Garden. Tell you the truth, and
I'm back.
yeah, you heard of that, right, Jimmy?
What
Foot
was that? I just walked in.
foot fables, where these people are making shoes and putting missing kids' faces
Oh
on it.
yeah, that's old. That's weird. That's some weirdo on the internet.
Hey,
Yeah,
can we
yeah,
can
but
we
it's
tell?
real. It's real.
Sorry, Tina, go ahead. I'm
No,
sorry.
I'm done. I believe it's real. I'll just
I
say.
believe you, Tina.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
there were
never
some
heard of
people
it. It sounds
like that, but it was just some hoax internet site.
hmm.
Maybe.
You guys, there's stuff in the world that's so disgusting we would never even imagine it exists, but it does. I mean, it's mind blowing what's out there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wouldn't doubt it,
Yeah, I
Tina.
mean, there's definitely some monsters out there for real now. That ain't no joke.
Yeah.
Not some.
But
There's
hey,
a lot.
Dolly, I want to promote you real quick with all that new soap that's up for pre-order. Guys, he has a dumpling one that smells like citrus, and a Team Rose one, and a cherry almond one, and what else? I can't remember now because those are the ones I want.
We got coconut, cherry almond. We got the triple citrus. We got the one that is the lab, which is I call it a juice, which
Yes.
smells like it's a cool water smell. We got
Ooh, cool water.
we got the mango. We got another mango too. We got a couple of different mangoes. We got a couple of different citrus ones. We got the black raspberry vanilla. So we got a few of them. You have to check the site. I don't know them all
Oh
right off
yeah,
the top of my head.
PJ's. PJ's is raspberry and vanilla, right?
Yeah.
Yes, they all sound so yummy, guys.
Wow, they do.
Hey, Jim, I want to promote you too
Oh boy.
because I'm just saying,
I'm gonna mute for this one.
I bounce around. I see other places.
I bet
But,
you do.
let's go with like last hour. Where do you see what happened the last hour talking about missing children and the prevalence of these traffickers and these creepos? And it's like we're getting it here. So let's put a challenge out there. Who else is doing this shit? Check
Yeah.
yourself.
Well, you wreck yourself. I mean, yeah. I mean, a lot of my people are into this because that's what I'm into is the missing cases and stuff like that. So yeah, we share that type of stuff. It's important to get that stuff out there. If I was missing, I would want y'all to share my damn ugly picture.
And I also know, I
Just
know
not
that
the ones that show
Tina
my bald
likes.
spot.
I know that Tina likes to talk true crime too, even though it's a late night, open discussion with whatever. I know that Tina's still interested in that stuff too. So I figured it was a good time to bring it up.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying we can talk true crime here. It's open discussion, so it's anything you
Oh
guys
yeah,
want to talk about.
I've
You
been
want to talk about true crime?
interested in
Talk true crime.
serial killers and you name it, like from all over the world and forensics. Like a lot of us women I've met on Messenger. Oh yeah, I've been watching that for years, and then Summer Wells comes up on YouTube, and then they're boom all into this true crime community, and that's what happened with me. I'm intrigued by it. I'm scared to death by it, and I almost have this weird thought that because I'm so into thinking about it, that it might happen to me and my family. Isn't that bad?
Guys, people in chat, like Amber, I think it was Amber, said that no, Tina, I understand. Everyone always starts worrying about and thinking about what if it's us. But
Yeah.
someone in chat said that there's a thing called it's a significance when higher up people wear red shoes with I'm guessing with children, like buying or selling or anything like that. Y'all, I saw a picture of the Pope wearing red Prada shoes. That
Oh,
creeps me out.
I ain't got to dance. I make money moves.
That freaks
Yeah.
me out.
These red bottom shoes.
What it is way darker than I can say on this channel.
You
So
wouldn't know about that.
the red
Cardi
shoes
B.
are,
Cardi B.
I read about that too.
you know what
I've
it
read
is, though,
about it a
Tina.
little bit.
Yeah.
I
Real
don't
quick,
I don't know the dark.
somebody
Well, paper cut
go
knows
ahead.
the colors. How
Of
does
what?
it go, paper cut?
Oh Lord, don't encourage our short legs. He's got a
Wait, colors of
horny
what?
shell on us.
What? No,
Red
color.
means something, blue means
Oh,
something.
red.
Remember?
Yeah, red means ready. White means
Purple.
available, and then any kind of water, rain, waterfalls, lakes where children are filmed by water means active, which means non-V, active. Yep.
Oh, Heather,
Oh,
Summer,
whatever. Wear your red
hi,
Summer,
shoes.
Michelle.
Summer was dancing 2 weeks in front of a darn for sale barrel. And
Wait,
then
what'd you say, Dolly?
I called her Michelle. I said, all
Oh,
right, Miss Michelle.
yeah, Tina, the
no,
red barrel is red. Oh my gosh, y'all are
red
gonna get me
Oh
what?
going
my
down.
God, not the red
No,
barrel.
red and
That red
white.
barrel ain't got
Oh my
shit.
God.
Conspiracy.
Nobody bought that kid.
Dublin
No,
falling down the
red and
hole.
white.
They came from Ernie Shell,
The
so
I know,
barrel.
and that's what I'm saying.
he
Hell,
He's
studies
smart. I'm telling you,
he
Jimmy. You're
studies that
smart.
stuff.
He's smart. He knows about this stuff. I'm
Oh my
telling you.
Hey
God.
Jim,
Oh Lord. Yes.
did I hear you right earlier? Did you say that you're gonna launch balloons?
Yes.
Yes.
wait, but
Yes. Like
they're
yes.
they're
I'm
I
putting
can't
no
wait to
dot,
see
biodegradable.
it, brother.
I'm gonna put no dot Dave on one.
Oh man, I can't wait to see it. I've been waiting for it, and you're gonna do it for me, brother.
Yeah, I'm
Thank
gonna
you.
write no dot Dave right on one of the balloons and launch it for you.
It's
Aren't they
3, man.
biodegradable, Dolly?
How do you not
It's
know it's
no.
3?
It's no dot. You have no dots anymore. You're
Oh,
empty dot. You're no dot Dave.
Poor who?
Dave.
Poor 3
You were
dot.
2 dot Dave. Now you're no
Poor
dot
Two
Dave.
dot.
I gotta
Let's
make
go,
sure
paper cut.
Oh, that's
No
so hard
dot.
when I
you're
first heard
half
that.
a
Two
dot.
dot.
Half a dot. Can he be half a dot,
Half
Jimmy?
dot
No,
Dave.
he's no
Half a
dot.
dot.
He's
Stop.
no dot
Dave.
Paper
Dave.
cut, you were
He's no
doing so
dot
well.
Dave.
Well, I know. I'm losing now.
Hey, someone wants the panel link. Shelly's
I'll post it
skirt.
right.
Australia. Aussie in the house. Shelly. She's the one that gave Jimmy the koala thing. Was it a
Yes, I
stuffed
have it.
animal?
It's sitting up here on my
And
t-shirt.
Amber said she got kicked off.
She didn't get kicked
Oh.
off because I didn't kick anybody off, but I'll post the link. She can come back up.
Are you sure she didn't give you a real koala and you don't have it hiding somewhere, Jimmy?
What?
You don't
No,
want
I
to.
wish.
I know. Wouldn't that be cute?
Well, now we got 3 links, y'all. Choose
Yeah, that
one.
would be adorable.
He's
There
so
is the link
cute.
right
Did you
there.
say 3?
No dot Dave.
Dolly.
Yes.
Are the balloons biodegradable? Didn't PJ say that?
Yes, they
Yeah.
are biodegradable. So is
Okay,
the little
see.
strings.
Hey,
There
Hey,
Shirley.
she
Shirley.
is.
Hey, Tina. Hi,
Hey,
Jim.
Shelly.
Hey, everybody. Lori.
Hey.
Hi, Shelley.
How things?
Hello.
I would
Hello.
show my face and wave, but I look like a zombie.
Like a zombie.
I
How did
never show my face.
I dance with a zombie.
how'd Three Dot Dave get up there?
Show your face, 3 daughter. You're gonna be 0 dots and like.
He has never shown his face.
Yeah.
Paper
He's
cut. You gotta
under
stop
his
digging.
best behavior.
No,
Well,
Dr.
hey,
Because I
Dave has never
can
Stacy.
shown
dig
his
back.
face.
Then just show your face. Like, why not your face? Half a dot.
Yeah,
No
come on.
dot.
Hey.
You
No,
Paper
used to
cut. You're
show
poking a
yourself on
tiger.
on a bench.
Oh, you're trying to sound like Ernie Shell now, for God's sakes. Poking a tiger.
The lightning tiger. Like
Mhm.
every time I think of that, I think of bolts shooting through your body. Lightning tiger.
Oh God, 7 of them.
Finish
Right?
him.
Or was
Lightning
it
tiger.
11?
I
mean,
have moon
it's up.
jokes if anybody's ready for that.
Oh,
Moon
I've got a
joke.
joke. I've got a joke. I never remember jokes. Okay. Why did the oyster decide to leave the bar?
One oyster decides to leave the bar.
No,
Why did?
why did the oyster decide to leave the bar?
Because he got cold.
Because
He
he was
pulled-
getting boiled.
No, he pulled a muscle.
He pulled a muscle. Oh,
Cute. I like that. That's a cute.
It happens.
one.
That's
That's a
cute.
brilliant one. Maybe I'll remember that even.
I never remember jokes, but I remember
Me
that one.
neither. How about this one? I've said it 1,000 times. What's a mushroom with a 7-inch
Oh
stem?
Lord, why you got to tell the same thing? A fun guy, fun guy. I know the answer to this one already. Fun guy. It's a damn fun guy.
I know.
All right.
And listen. I said it because it's the
A
only
fun
one
guy.
I can remember. I'm trying to relate to Shelly, Jimmy.
Oh, I
It's the
missed
only one I
it.
can
My
remember.
Wi-Fi cut out, and I missed the joke.
Damn.
Did
The
you
only
miss?
one
Did
I
you miss the
remember.
oyster joke?
Good thing you were
No.
quiet, Dumpling.
Well, I'm not
What?
saying it's fun.
Which
I'm
joke?
just-
I'm not saying it's fun. I'm just saying some people think it's fun. I don't know. Whatever.
What's fine?
All right. Did you hear
Let's
about
hear
the
the
great
moon.
new restaurant on the moon?
No.
The food is excellent, but there's no atmosphere.
There's no atmosphere.
Oh,
I need to put my vibes up right there.
I like that one. That's good.
What do you call a moon out of orbit?
Moon out of orbit. I don't know what.
A lunatic.
A moon out of
Oh,
Okay.
that's good. That's
We
good.
need Luna Moon up here for these too.
Why did the cow jump over the moon?
To get to the other side.
Yeah.
That's a chicken.
Because the farmer had cold hands.
Oh,
Wait, I don't get it.
Wi-Fi came back.
I can say,
Get it.
Maria G. I want to apologize to you.
The
think you know
farmer melts the cow.
why.
He has
He's
cold
excellent.
hands.
But
That's so
I want
bad.
to sincerely
It's me. I'll come right back.
Oh, what just happened?
I don't know. I think Dumpling was echoing.
We had a glitch.
Wow, that was bad. Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
like a major reverb.
Yeah, it was just echoing.
Moonbeam
It was-
hitter.
Okay, Dumpling's
That
back.
must have driven his earphones.
What happened, Dumpling?
I started echoing because my Wi-Fi went out and then it came back, and y'all were all like going through me. I saw my circle moving. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. No
I
biggie.
forgive you.
Vicky.
It just went crazy for like 1 second.
Did you
Yeah.
Did you get the joke, Paper Cut?
You said the cow is being milked, but what?
Why did the cow jump over the moon? Because the farmer had cold hands. He had to get away from the farmer. The farmer was milking him.
Oh,
Get it?
I didn't get the moon part with the cow. That's okay. I
He
don't
jumped
get
over the moon.
Wait. Chat saying earthquake, y'all. I don't get earthquake. No way, Jose. Hold up.
Yeah.
The earthquakes, tremors.
We had a tremor in Melbourne, Australia last week.
Oh wow.
Dave, did you feel a tremor?
Not at all. Totally. I've been haven't felt one in a while, which is
Wow. What happened to Dave?
I knew it. I was just gonna say, Dave, don't answer that. Oh.
What did he do? What did he feel right into that one? Didn't he? Like,
Oh,
man,
God.
he ain't seen one in a while. I guess you got to pay attention because they can come unexpectedly.
He loves.
All right, here's another one. Did you hear about the bones they found on the moon?
Nah.
No.
Wait, give us a
It
chance.
seems like the cow did not make it.
It seems what?
So that comes after the jumping over the moon.
Right.
Seems
like the cow didn't make it. They found bones on the moon. Get it?
Okay, yeah.
Did I miss the joke? What was the joke about the tremors?
Oh, you poor thing.
It went something like this.
Go on again.
Jimmy, that's awful.
What? What?
Are you bumping him?
No.
What holds the moon up?
You don't say the one word around here. There's a word
Hey,
you don't
for
say.
real though, I'm wondering if Sweet Leaf is okay.
I'm sure she's okay. What? You ain't seen her in a few days.
She was in the chat before Dolly came on. She was in chat.
Okay, good.
She was here a couple days ago.
Yeah, I saw her in chat 2 days.
Today you did though? Tonight you saw her in chat?
Tonight. Yeah, tonight
Okay,
she
that's
was in chat
she's
before
in
he
chat
came on.
tonight.
That's good. Okay.
Behave yourself, Dave.
God, my kitten's
No dot.
What holds the moon up?
I don't know what.
Moonbeams.
Moonbeams.
Cute. That's cute. What are we looking at, Tina? Guinea pig?
That's
How do you know?
That's it.
That's what?
Is that the cat?
My baby moon cane. Not moon cane. Maine coon.
Maine coon.
Jesus. Maine coon.
Now you have to rename a moon.
Oh God.
How do you know when the moon is going broke?
I have no clue, man.
When it's down to its last quarter.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, okay, I got it. I get it.
Hey, real quick, Dave, chat wants to hear what you were gonna say to Maria G.
I saw
Dolly
Maria G in Team Rose's channel or in chat, and I said I thought because her name kind of similar, it looks similar to someone else's that was talking about soap, and I was like, do you still believe this or that? And she was like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I was like, after the fact, I was like, oh, dude, not the same person. So I just want to say, Maria G, apologies. I respect you. I've been seeing you around. You're awesome.
Oh,
Dave's been panel hopping with the enemies.
Oh.
Oh boy.
He needs to be a
That's why he got no dots now. He's dotless.
You're so funny, bro.
He's lost all his rank.
Oh, there's Sweet Leaf in chat.
There's Sweet Leaf.
Hey, Sweet Leaf.
Let's see if an earthquake will hit so you can come on in here.
She's Sweet Leafy J now, right?
Don't fear the dots.
You don't have no dots to fear. You had to earn them dots around here. Tina gets a dot. Dumpling gets a dot. That's one dot.
I own the dots.
You got no dots.
You can't stop me, bro.
No, I gave you the dot. That I give, I can take away. You are no
Dave,
dot now.
My dots will get taken away as fast as yours, Dave. Don't feel bad.
Everybody gets a dot but Dave.
Oh dear.
Dave.
So it's no dot, Dave.
No dot Dave.
I see a 3 there. But Dave, when Jimmy asks you those questions about earthquakes, don't say anything.
Yeah, what was the punchline on that? I didn't get it.
Something like, do you know what an earthquake is? I don't know. Don't say anything. Don't answer it.
Wait, okay. Amber thinks she has to leave because she was in Stoney's chat or someone. I think whoever. Stone.
No, she's fine.
You're fine, Amber. Don't leave.
God, people are.
Long as I don't care where people go, long as they're not talking shit about
leave.
me.
Don't
like
leave.
Dave, like
Hit the
3
like.
Dave here.
Hit the like and subscribe.
Oh my gosh.
To defend herself on one comment, so she's possibly being harassed. in chat.
People be nice in the chat. Anybody being mean, I will come in and karate chop you in the juggler. Okay, and you don't want that.
Throat punch.
Right through the throat.
Come back,
Did you guys
Amber.
do Turtle Island? Was that
You
famous?
throated me in the
It's
punch.
tonight, Tuesday night. I thought it was Tuesday, and I said it was tonight, but really it's tomorrow.
Ow.
And I got some cool shit going in the eggs. So it's actually technically, since it's 3 a.m., it's tonight, Tuesday night. So I said it was tonight thinking it was Tuesday, but it was Monday because I had my days off. So really it's tonight.
That's cool.
Okay.
Hey man, so like you had a call-in show and I tried to call in and I'm still blocked, bro.
Yeah, I know.
I wonder what.
Yeah, I know.
You got no blocks and you're blocked from the phone lines.
Oh man.
Oh, Jimmy. God.
Yeah,
He's been
right.
blocked from the phone lines. I told him I'm
I'm
blocked. I said,
polite.
don't make me block you. I don't
friendly.
know how to unblock you. And he got
Say it ain't so, Jimmy.
it's so.
No fun for you, Dave.
So, oh my
It's definitely so. Glow dot
All
Dave.
right,
Oh,
I
he is
got
Glow
two
dot
more.
Dave.
glow
Okay,
dot
get it.
Why does the moon orbit the Earth?
I don't know.
I don't know.
To get to the other side.
The gift
Oh
is on the
God,
side.
it's almost good.
I like these ones. They're funny.
How does a man on the moon get his hair cut?
I
Thanks,
don't know
Maria.
how.
Wait, with a meteor, with a no,
A buzz cut.
that's stupid.
Eclipse it.
What?
Who what?
Eclipse it.
Oh, eclipse it.
Eclipse it.
Eclipse
Like
it.
That's kinda
eclipse
cute.
it, but
That's
it's
like
eclipse it.
Yeah, eclipse it.
Yeah, very
That's
good.
cute.
All right, I'm done.
I
Those
might
were
remember
cute,
that one.
Lori.
Oh, you shut
Jeannie Ames
all right.
says this is a room of peace, love, and happiness.
And we got Sweet
Yes.
Leaf with us.
Hi, everybody.
Hello,
Hey,
hello.
Julie.
Hey, sweetly.
I just had a really bad headache. I have a pecan tree right out my window,
Have you been eating?
and I have drank 2 cups of coffee, took ibuprofen, and just laying here listening to you crazy people.
You know, you should try eating Snickers. Because you ain't yourself when you're home.
Snickers.
You're awesome, Maria.
I drank a Coca-Cola too, so it's
You might
starting to
need some
go away
sugar.
now.
Sugar.
What?
I get headaches when I don't have enough sugar.
My throat is dry tonight. I don't know why.
Do you get allergies from the pecan tree?
Well, I heard today that pecan trees put out a lot of pollen, and it's just like
Yeah.
right next to my bedroom window. And I just replaced my window unit a couple of days ago, like maybe 3 days ago. So I've slept with that window open and everything all the time. I have it open all the time, you know. So yeah, I've had this itchy eyes and throat and everything,
nice.
but
I
today
know
was
my
just
allergies have been bothering me too. That's why I keep wiping my face because
That's-
I've been cleaning, and anytime I get around just a little bit of dust, man, it drives me crazy. I'm about to get me a damn mask.
yeah, I have to dust my room, but I
And
just
got
wanted to
and I
thank
got my window open, so that pollen's been killing me.
I just want to thank y'all. I've been watching y'all. I usually have to do the replay because 3 o'clock in the morning is kind of late for me. But you came on
Yeah.
early tonight, and
I can't do the replays. I get major FOMO if I do the replay.
You get
So-
what?
FOMO.
Fear of missing out. My Aussie friends taught me that too.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's weird.
Yeah, major FOMO if it's a replay. I was like, wow, missed it. Yeah.
or if
Right, but you
the
can't
other
see the
the other
comment.
the other day, Dolly had a phone call from somebody, and he goes, "Was that Sweetleaf?"
It
Well,
wasn't me.
it wasn't me, but um, when I came on, it was almost to the end, so I just pushed the red line all the way back so I could watch it.
Uh-huh.
And that's when that call came in, but the show was already over, so I couldn't even really text about it. But it wasn't me, though. I don't even know what
Oh,
that
okay.
person was talking about.
Okay, they kind of sound like you.
Don't, don't blame it on me.
No, it was 3 dots saying that I can't
No
get
dot, no dot. You have no dot. Stop
in.
giving
It's been
yourself.
months, man. At one
No,
point, you got to let me go.
you're
You, have no,
dotless,
you go
Dave.
where you want, but you got no dots.
Yeah, you're dotless, Dave.
Hi,
You're
Aqua.
dotless.
Good to see you too.
We're gonna have to start a petition for Dave.
Yes.
Dots.
Free 3 dot.
No offense to Dolly or Panel, but the chat is where it's at. Okay.
Oh,
No,
really?
that worked
You
really
haven't
good in the days. I got freed because people were like protesting, going, "Let Dave speak."
Don't get
But you
used
know,
to
the
it.
StreamYard, I can
Don't
get in
get
here and
used-
say,
don't get
"Hey,
used-
what's up?" Let's do
Don't
the
get
phone
too used
lines.
to
Let's get the
speaking.
phone lines open. Come on, Jimmy.
You can't hear the phone lines anyway, Dave.
Yeah, dude, being a D head is not a, it's not a good look.
Hey, look, yeah, I'm never mean. I'm the nicest guy on the internet. You just look what I got to deal with.
Oh boy.
Dolly,
Yes.
I watched this news thing today on Norway, their prisons. You'll have to look it up. It is insane.
Well, I don't plan on going to prison in Norway.
Well, if you do
Matter
go
of
to
fact, I'm trying to
prison,
stay out of American prison.
no, if you do want to go to prison for
No.
like 34 years of murder, you get a cell, you get a TV, you get
I got that
a
here. Without
kitchen,
being in jail.
your own
I got a kitchen.
private toilet, a
I got
nice
all the private
bed.
toilet here. I got a nice bed here.
I'm telling you, don't. I'm telling you though, Norway's prison system is luxurious.
But if you do, they appear nice. Well, I don't want to be locked up in anywhere that I can't do whatever the hell I want to do.
Dolly, pull up
But is
Pirate
that not
Radio's
crazy?
comment.
Pull up what?
Pirate Radio's comment.
All right, Pirate Radio's comment. Let's see, where is it? I want to cuddle Dolly while Tina pets her guinea pig in the corner and records.
What?
I don't even know, but it was funny.
Here, I was watching
Wait a
Beat
minute,
Fellas.
what?
He's like, I just got fucking ear raped. You know what I'm saying? When he comes out the tent, the dude's rubbing his ear. He's like, I just got ear raped.
What did
Oh
he
my
say?
God.
He wants to pet my guinea pigs?
He wants to record something, I don't know, some weirdo stuff,
Oh
but
my
it's
God.
kind of funny.
Right?
He's pretty
What's
funny.
that thing where did you
When
dangle
he
that
gets
shit down
close
the
to
hole?
being bad, he gets close.
Say what now? No dot.
What's you said it before. It was like that creepy ass movie where he's like freaking like you will wear like he dangles something down a pit.
Oh, put the lotion on the skin or get the hose again. That
There
was
you
Dolly
go.
lotion. That was Dolly lotion too. Buffalo Bill's a big fan of Dolly lotion.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So when he's like, "Yo, put the Dolly lotion on the skin or you get the hose again," you ever put that damn Dolly lotion on your skin. Even Hannibal Lecter know that.
Tina, what are you doing back there?
What are you doing, Tina?
And she's getting a guinea pig.
She's
Ah,
wrangling. She's guinea pig wrangling.
I'm tending to the piggies.
the piggies.
They're really expensive, you guys. I don't
Are
advise
they?
getting
I
guinea
got 10 piggies. They're on my feet. This little piggy went to the market. You know what I'm saying? This little piggy stayed home.
Are they expensive to look after?
No, I just wash them every now and
No,
then.
no,
Scrub them off a little bit of Dolly soap, clip my toenails, and they can sure to take care of themselves.
put lotion on them.
You don't even got to feed them.
They are $9 for a big thing of hay, $9 for grass, $9 for alfalfa.
Well, I do got to pay $9 for socks. You know, occasionally I'll put them on my feet, cover up my piggies.
They're the
So there's
$9
some
guinea
expense.
pigs.
There's some expense to get
And then
taken care of the piggies.
$3 for a pumice stone, right, Jimmy? You gotta have a pumice stone. Keep those.
I don't know. I just use a metal grinder every now and then. Hit
Gross.
the toenails, the hang
A wire pad.
my talons.
You should do a foot scrub and name it Piggy. Piggy scrub.
Oh, there you go.
Pirate Radio says we need to stop being so conservative as a species.
Conservative as a species.
That's That's an interesting concept, isn't it?
Oh, Cheryl Steele's in the chat. Love Cheryl.
I plead the fifth doesn't have any toes.
I plead the fifth has no toes.
Yeah.
Bummer.
This little piggy had none.
So they-
No, the little piggy had none. He didn't have no roast beef.
Oh,
The little piggy had roast beef.
One little piggy went to market.
Wait, all the way home.
One little piggy went home. One little piggy had roast beef, and one little piggy had none. And the little one went all the way home.
Okay.
My feet are dirty.
Billy Chick says I have one really ugly toe. Okay, we don't want to see
Tina,
your
they're
feet.
gonna clip your foot for the foot fetish channel.
Well, look, Nina's foot is a lot cleaner than a lot of people's feet I've seen up here on the internet. Let me tell
I'm
you,
getting too delirious for this.
Oh,
How do you know how clean Tina's foot is?
I walked down the damn hall and they got dirty outside.
Oh, chat's killing me.
dirty ass feet, Tina.
What?
We don't want to see your dirty ass feet.
I know.
Put them eagle claws up.
Oh
Tina
gosh,
gonna
Mr.
get
Michigan is
clipped.
gonna die in chat.
Okay,
Oh, she's pretty feet.
Hey,
Tom
Richard,
Wells will be in
he
here.
can't stop you.
Her
Just put
toes
those
as
feet
long
up
as
there and
fingers.
let's see them. Come on now.
All right, get your dirty ass shack toes off.
Oh, no. No.
Your dirty ass.
You'll have foot
I'm
fetish.
losing thoughts like that. Get your dirty ass feet off the damn. Okay.
Uh-oh.
You
Earthquake.
back. She got earthquaked.
Uh-oh.
Where is mom? You can't see her face. You gotta pull
Apparently,
it
I
back
shouldn't
up.
comment on that.
Wait,
Well,
yeah, there you go.
you got to be careful not to dare me to do things.
We didn't dare you to
Dolly's
see
in the
your
middle.
damn feet.
I know.
Yeah, I'm here.
Exactly so.
I put myself in the middle just because I had to referee.
Jimmy
Anything
showed
here.
his feet. What was it on Jimmy Jams?
I ain't showing my feet. What are you crazy?
You got
Oh
some
my
head
gosh.
for that. We all have dirty feet now and then. Who gives a crap?
They could be worse.
Clean feet people care, Tina. People with clean feet care that you have dirty feet.
They
Okay.
shouldn't care.
That's who cares. Clean feet people.
Feet
I got
do gross
my
some
Nike
people
slides
out.
on. I walk around barefoot a lot.
Yeah,
damn
you don't
feet.
wear shoes. Your feet will get
Look,
dirty.
who said they didn't have toenails on their little pinky toes? I can't remember who it was.
Tina
Just
don't get
oh,
ringworm. Dirty ass feet.
Tina, people have
Bobcat.
phobia of looking
I'm a
at
big
dirty feet.
barefoot advocate.
Well, I thought I just showed my toes. I didn't show my whole foot, did I? And where
That
they
big
Yeah.
ass long Bigfoot.
Yeah,
You like
you did.
female big. What do you wear? A size 14?
Who, me?
Yeah, you go like that long.
You know what they say about big feet?
7.5 sneaker. It's the damn.
Now
Okay, we
she's
don't wanna
showing
see
her
your
legs.
foot.
Oh no.
Foot. No
My
foot.
feet are small.
No feet here. Web-toed Dolly. I do not have web toes. You know who started that rumor about the web toes?
Oh boy, get the soap.
You know who
My
started
cheeks
the rumor
hurt.
about web toes? I did, right? Because I used to say, hey, hit the like button. You don't want me to end up homeless. I'll be sleeping on your couch, and I got web toes.
I
used to say
remember that.
I used to say it as a
I
joke.
I remember
Right.
that too.
And then all the haters started saying, F he has web toes. It's a joke. I made it up. You know what I'm saying? But they believe it. They really believe I got web toes. If I had web toes, I'd be racing Michael Phelps in the Olympics. Okay? I can assure you I don't.
Listen, the things look bigger in screen. Like even my hand. Look how big my hand is. And I have a
I
small.
don't think so.
I have a small
Don't
hand.
tell the guys that, Tina.
Okay, what size shoe do you wear, Tina?
I'm an 8.
Oh,
Teen.
I wear size 6.
18.
God. Well, I'm like a 7.5 sneaker, but 8. You know.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Web toes
Hey,
are
forgot
in.
Tina's a big biatch.
No, 8.
What? A big.
No,
Not Dave.
8's not big, y'all.
Oh,
8 is
God.
not
Wait,
big.
is
Mm-mm.
8 big? I don't
No.
think it's
You go
No,
8 to
8's
6,
small.
and I think my
I
mom was
that
like a
earthquake
5.
to them.
9.
An 8
9
too.
in women, I think, are kind of big.
All right, I hit the wrong button.
Sorry,
I was
Wendy.
like, you earthquake your
Nine
own
and
Give
self.
my spot back, Tina.
Dolly earthquaked himself off.
I earthquake myself. Trimmer.
That's what you get.
Damn, trimmer. Trimmer myself.
Karma.
It happens.
Oh boy.
Happens to the best of us. You know what I'm
8 and a
saying?
half to 9.
There was an
Yeah,
earthquake, so you know what that means. Some aftershocks might get you.
Yeah, ladies, put in the chat what size feet you are. A shoe, I mean.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, let's see
why not?
let's see the majority.
Oh Lord.
Because Jimmy thinks I have big feet. So let's find out how many.
No, don't do that.
I see
That's
some
gross.
No, I said you had
8
50.
and a half. Somebody's gonna be like 37. Like, damn,
I'm
You
at
said that
7.
3 times. Shame on you.
Heather whatever says she pleads the fifth. That means she has a shack ass foot. Okay.
Oh my God.
How tall are you, Tina?
7.5. I'm 5'5" now. I used to be 5'6".
I see a 9. That's the biggest
Wow,
foot.
5'5"
9.5.
with big feet.
I don't have
Marianne Doe has 8 to 9 size foot.
5, size 5.
I see some 9.5 females, and she's
Nine.
5'6". Oh Lord.
Well, see, I'm just 5 foot. That's why I wear a size
No,
6, y'all. I'm just little.
5. Wow. there's
So
a
you
lot.
got short little nubby feet.
Yeah, I got little pug feet.
Pug
They're
feet.
tall. They're 5'10". So
Oh, nubby ass toe having ass.
Like a bear, like a little pug.
See, 7.5. That's what I am in sneaker, but you need
You
a bigger
can't shrink, Tina.
shoe for boots. What?
She's
It was
7.5.
Maria. Good vibes. Says you can't shrink, Tina.
What?
Maria Good Vibes says you cannot shrink Tina.
Okay.
Blue toe.
Smiles and Beautiful says, I have a blue broke toe.
She wins.
That's sad.
That's all.
That
Ow.
hurts.
I ran over my big toe with my desk chair, and the toenail came off.
I'm sorry, that's not funny. I shouldn't have laughed at that.
That's
I'm just
okay.
kidding.
Yeah.
Laylin says,
You're
she
forgiven,
says, I have
Dumplin.
Sasquatch size.
You're funny. Lynn, it's Lindley.
It's
I used to work at
Lindley.
PLS.
Isn't
Al
that
Put your
Lindley.
glasses on,
a cute
Jimmy.
name? Lindley.
Lindley.
Okay, I don't have them. They're in my car.
Lindley.
Oh,
And I damn sure don't feel like getting up and going out to the car.
Laylin.
I like
Isn't that what
Lindley.
I said?
Laylin.
What's her name? I just
Lindley.
Lindley then.
Yeah.
Lindley.
that's a nice name. I like that.
Yeah.
How many people will put 99 cents in the super chats for Jimmy if he goes in the dark at, 3:37 in the morning to go get his glasses? How many? Let's see.
Wait, what'd she say about my height, Dolly?
Huh?
3 of you women
What?
will do it.
What was it? I think it all depends on your height. Yeah.
I think it all depends on your height.
Yeah. Hey, Tina, I'm gonna go one night. I'm gonna go live, and I'm gonna go Bigfoot hunting in the dark in the woods.
Stop.
Are you
Really?
gonna be barefoot when you do it?
Are you crazy?
That would be fun.
By yourself.
Not by yourself.
Yes, by myself. I'm gonna do it.
You're gonna
No.
have Huntress right by your side.
Well, I want to do it. I've got to go somewhere where Bigfoot's been spotted.
Yeah.
What
Balls,
state is that?
you know, because
See,
Bigfoot's
Dave's
real.
all for it. He's like, do it. I really am, y'all. I really want to.
My God.
You need to take
She's
some.
obsessed with Bigfoot.
She's
She
been
even has a
talking
Bigfoot
to,
shirt.
what's that lady's name? Oh God, what's her name?
Dumpling, what are you gonna do if you find Bigfoot?
Yeah.
Run.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna run. I'm gonna take a picture and then I'm gonna run.
She sounds just like me. I would run. That's what if I find the gun. What are you gonna
Gonna
do?
run across a bear.
Oh my gosh, y'all!
Well,
I'm gonna be
it's not-
thinking of bears, Bigfoot.
Hey, is a bear technically barefoot?
Yeah.
Well, they don't wear shoes, Jimmy, for crying out loud.
I'm just saying. I mean, you know.
Hey,
Okay,
that's where we
let
get
me
that
ask you
saying
this.
barefoot.
If a bear had shoes on, would he still be barefoot?
Oh,
No.
here we go. Wait, yes, he would. No, he wouldn't.
I
Yeah,
don't
he
know.
would. He would still
Never
have
mind.
bare feet.
Never mind.
Very funny.
Natural wants to come up, Jimmy. Could you come up
Natural
a little
is in
bit?
the house. What is up, Natural?
Oh, there she is.
Hello, hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey,
How you
Natural.
Hey everybody.
Hello.
Um um I just want to say this. Look, I do have I don't want to. I really do not. I really do not want to contemplate on it too much. You know, because I've been up here before. I'm sure a couple of you might recognize me, but um, I,
I
I
recognize you from Baywatch.
yeah, sure, oh yeah.
You were on
That's
season
that.
36,
What?
episode 36, season 4, Baywatch.
Sure. Maybe. Yeah, maybe back when I was 30 years old. Yeah. I mean, maybe way back, yeah. Honestly, people used to ask if I was a model, but that was way many years ago. I am 52 now. I ain't no model. But anyways, I got you. I hear you. I hear you, Dolly. I am not a model anymore. Okay, I'm
What
an
are you
I
going
old.
mean,
to
I get asked a lot about a mannequin.
Okay, well,
Modeling
I'm
still,
not a mannequin, but
never a
okay.
model. They be like, "Are you a mannequin?"
Is your name Manny Quinn?
Yeah, hey, I understand that you like to tease people that you like, so I take it that you like me, okay? Like,
Oh, nice.
right? Isn't
Yes,
that the
definitely.
isn't that the positive attitude? And look, let me tell you something real quick. I'll keep it short and
And
I'll let
sweet.
short and sweet. Um, I do have I do have a disability that I was born with. And I'm not going to contemplate on that or anything because I'm happy with who I am.
Uh-huh.
I'm happy with who I am. But
Good.
I want to say this
I
when
have
I
a
drink,
disability too. It's called Tina.
when
Oh,
I,
God.
well, hey, Tina,
Hey,
hey, Tina,
Now, hi,
Megan,
uh,
Megan.
Hanky.
I know your name, Megan. I know your real name. Look. My real name's Paula. Look, that's my real name is Paula in real life. Paula.
Hi,
But
Paula.
Hi,
yeah,
Paula.
hey. But listen. I struggle with that. I struggle with that all my life. I really have. I always had to struggle with it, you know. But when I do drink, which I am an alcoholic, I think I turned to alcohol just to cope, like to cope with the the struggle. You know what I'm saying? To cope with the struggle,
Just say
and
no.
it doesn't help my struggle. Like it makes my struggle worse.
Yeah, it's a depressant. So yeah, alcohol is bad. Just say no, kids. And if you're having a problem with drinking, reach out and try to get some help. Go sit in the AA class. I know it kind of sucks and it's boring, but there's people out there that'll help you that are the same way that are having problems, quitting and things that
Well,
nature. Don't make you happy. Why do it?
well, here's the thing, Dolly. Here's the thing. The thing is that since like birth on, like I actually did have, I had my disability since birth, but then everything going through all the struggles with that disability added on. I really didn't start drinking until I was about in my 30s. In my 30s, and then it just became like an addiction to escape from those struggles of coping with life. It was a way to escape from
Yeah,
coping.
and I think
And
that's
then
how a lot of people get hooked on alcohol and drugs is coke.
I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. 100%. I do agree with you.
I
Um,
personally know so many people who have been through things in life that are traumatic, or, they're having depression problems and stuff, and they turn to alcohol. But the thing to do, I know you feel like it helps you cope, but if you get free from that, if you get help and you get free from that, you will feel so much better. You have no clue. You won't even need coping. It like the alcohol is making you need more coping than you realized.
See,
Does that make
Dumpling's a good
sense?
counselor.
Yes,
Dumpling's
it
smart,
does.
but also I would say drink a lot of water and a lot of multi vitamins like the minerals. I think that there's a lot of vitamin loss when it comes to drinking.
Is that what's wrong with your brain?
Oh my
Hell
And
yeah!
You ain't got one
and
vitamin.
and I,
Oh my
Talking
God.
shit, Jim.
Your brain,
Always
hey,
on the freaking tip.
your
hey,
brain is
hey, hey,
vitamin dumbass.
hey, dumpling.
Do you know the Serenity Prayer? That's something that I've,
Yeah,
bring up.
When
yeah, I know
no
that
doc,
too.
when no doc
God
gets
grant me the
vitamin
serenity
dumbass.
to
Yeah, sure. Hold on. Hold on. Short legs and dumpling. I want
accept
to
the
say,
things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference.
Yeah,
right.
I love that. That's great.
And no,
Mm.
I agree with dumpling and I agree with short legs. You're both correct. You're both correct. Okay. I'm not denying that. I'm not denying that. You're both correct. What I do want to say is that, you know, I feel like that I want people to understand. I want people to also understand that I have a slow speech even when I'm sober. I do, like sober. Like when I was in elementary, I had to take speech, and then when I was in middle school,
Speech
kids was that.
therapy.
Yeah, and then in high school, I'm skipping. I'm going quick. Now I'm saying this as quick as I can. Um, in high school, I remember I was in 11th grade. I was in 11th grade and I was in cosmetology. Um, at my high school, they had that at my high school, and I took that. And,
We have Cosmo.
what?
We have Cosmo also in our school.
Yeah, and they offered it at my high school. And I was in there and I had a good friend. All my cosmetology friends, a girl named Holly, and she was a good friend of mine, but she wasn't being mean to me. But she said to me, "Are you high?" And I didn't at that time. At 11th grade, I didn't. But I was made fun of my whole life, anyways. But anyways, she was like, "Are you high?" And I was like, "What does that mean?" Like I didn't even know what it meant.
Oh, because you talk slow.
Like, huh?
Oh,
What?
because you talk slow. I can tell the difference when
Yes.
somebody talks slow and when they have a slur. Like if you have a slur, I know people are drinking. If you just talk slow, like what Justice for All, he's the slowest talking person on the planet, right?
Yes.
I can
Yeah.
listen to it, but some
Yeah.
people just talk really,
Yeah, he
really
does.
Oh,
Well,
slow.
Jimmy.
see,
Poor
Why
well,
not
cat.
just
see
like
that.
exacerbate
Thanks
the conflict?
about
But
every
see,
Here's a comment
word
in the chat. We
they
all have
said.
difficulties in life, but poor cat just said, "I went to check on my mum and the place was on fire. I wanted to run in and get her so bad, and then the place exploded because of the oxygen tanks. God, I
Wow.
miss her. I've been struggling inside so bad. I'm so sorry to read that, poor cat. That
Oh
is
That's a
man.
crazy
Yeah,
story.
devastating
that's
for you.
awful.
Yeah,
I'm
the
sorry,
worst
Paul
thing is
Cat.
Yeah, that
oh,
is devastating.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
but
the
see,
thing. Everyone has a story. You know, we all have a
yes,
story.
and I agree. I
You know,
agree with. I agree with that 100%. Like I have the biggest heart in the whole entire. Not the biggest heart. I can't say that. That would be wrong. But I have one of the biggest hearts in
well,
the
you know,
world.
if your heart is too big, you'll die from an enlarged heart.
Right.
Natural, listen, look, there's someone in chat, Sassy7. She's a recovering alcoholic of 16 years. You know, if you want
Congratulations.
to quit, you can do it. You just have to have
oh,
faith in
geez.
yourself, okay?
And find you
Well,
somebody that's already done it that'll help you and sit with you and talk with you and things
Yeah.
like that. I'm sure one of your friends out there have made this battle before you, you know?
Right. But
And
what?
people that
But
and people that have done it and been through it, they know how hard it is. Just like for me to quit smoking cigarettes, that was super hard.
but,
You know what
but
I'm saying?
I remember Dolly. Dolly, you just said that. You said something to the effect. You said something to the effect that you could tell the differences. someone talking slow and slurring their words. But for one thing, like they couldn't tell in high school, and I never touched nothing. I haven't, like when I graduated high school, I hadn't even touched a cigarette, a drink, nothing. I
Well,
never had
you got a little bit of
nothing.
a slow voice too, and not only that, but you do
Right.
have a little bit of a slur sometimes with your voice. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
I
You know,
agree.
I'm a voice expert, so it's little things that I pick up on. You know what I'm saying?
You're a voice expert. Oh my lord.
I will agree.
I mean,
I
we're not
will.
certified, but I am pretty damn good. I have to
He's
admit
not a
that.
voice expert. He's lying.
Well, no,
So
I will agree. I will agree with that. Because I will agree with the one fact. The one fact of that. I do naturally speak slow on a sober level, but I do agree with them on the fact that if I do drink, if I add alcohol, then there is more slur to my slowness. So I mean,
Yeah, I'm
I,
thinking that natural. She doesn't want people to think that
Yeah,
you're always
she's hammered.
drinking.
I
Yeah,
get it. I get
because
it. I
she's got.
understand.
right,
Yeah,
right, because
Also,
but
I
I
want to tell you, I think this is really interesting. I'm sorry, Tina, but Little Miss Sunshine said that Facebook even has online AA meetings.
yeah, I saw that too. That's great.
Oh, that's cool.
Hmm.
yeah.
Virtual
that's
meetings, I
awesome.
guess.
Because really a lot of alcoholics, I mean, I'm an alcoholic. We're lonely kind of. We want to go out. We
Was
want
in shower listening. I'm 5'5", 9 wide shoe, topped
I
off
hear you.
with bunions. Okay.
Thank
Caitlin.
you for that, Kaylin.
That's a
Thank
visual.
you. Big 20, 20. I get to eat this week. Thank you, girl.
Hey
And the good
Tina,
information on the bunions, of course.
Yeah, good information on bunions. I'll get some bunions on my cheeseburger. I'm gonna get with that 20.
I
hey,
wanted to
I
say
mean
to
onions, not bunions. I'll get some
I
onions
wanted
on.
to say to
Extra shout out for
guys.
Kaylin.
She looks
Awesome.
kind of sad to me. Natural does. You know, if you know anybody that can get you to just one meeting, it'll stay in your mind for a long time. Because before I was even ready to stop, I went to AA. And I went to AA in my 20s. And I had to go to Hazelton Treatment Center when I hit the ground and my head split open and blah, blah, blah. And I wasn't even trying to get drunk. But I went, because my mother sent me. And I wasn't ready to quit drinking even then. So, but what I found out in AA is as long as you keep drinking, eventually your body's going to crave it. And I didn't know that. The only way to get the cravings to stop is to abstain
Or
for
put those minerals back in your body.
Yeah,
a
once them
little
that
while.
alcohol and that toxins they clear out your body, then them cravings will stop going away.
well,
So
that makes sense. That makes sense
look,
because I was in.
there's only a couple drugs out here that you can die from weaning yourself off cold turkey, and that's heroin and alcohol. You can actually, if you're a severely alcoholic, you have to slowly wean yourself off of alcohol.
What
Okay,
state are you in, Natural?
I'm in Indiana. I moved here about 5 years ago. I'm from Florida. I was raised. That's where I'm from. My stomping ground is Florida. I've been raised. My dad raised me in Florida.
Are
I've
you
been,
on Facebook?
huh?
Are you on Facebook?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't go by natural. I go by my real name and on Facebook. I mean, I go by my real name on Facebook, but I really don't want to tell like everybody on here
No,
my real
don't tell
name.
your real name.
Yeah, don't say it up here,
I was
Mr.
just
Michigan.
asking.
Congratulations on that.
Yes, congratulations. That's awesome. I was gonna ask if you could find my Facebook. I know a few people in Indiana that, and I would talk to you on the phone if you need someone to talk to. If you can find my Facebook, it's just Dumpling TCCT. Okay. And I mean, there's plenty of people we all know that were willing to talk to you when you're down and depressed or help you through, if you do decide you need help. We can all help
Okay.
you.
Well, I'll tell you this. I've been even in Florida, like, cause like I'm 52 right now. 52 years old. Now, I will tell you this. I'll tell you, in Florida, I I actually went through a lot of help. Okay, look, and I'll make a long story short on this real quick. I've been through rehab. I've been through detox. I've been through church. I went to church to try to get help.
Are you
Like
drinking? Let me ask you this: Are you drinking beer or liquor?
liquor.
Oh Lord, yeah, yeah. You gotta. That's but it's bad. It's bad on your body. You know, it's bad on your kidneys. It's bad on your liver. And
No,
you know,
I know, I
you
know, I
gotta ask
know.
yourself, how long do you want to live? The same thing the doctor told me. Hey man, how long do you want to live? Well, if you want to live that long, these are the changes you need to make, and that's how they were with me. And I quit smoking that day. You know what I'm saying? You realize, do you want to be here? You know, that's the question you have to ask yourself.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Sometimes I don't.
Yeah, I know, and that's because you're drinking a depressant that's making you feel like you don't want to be here. You stop doing that, and you'll just be surprised. You won't be so depressed. You're drinking something that's making you depressed. By nature, that's what it does. It's a depressant.
And natural, you have to want to do it.
Everybody, there's only a few people that drink and are happy drunks. Most people that
Yeah.
drink, they get sad, they start crying, they
That's
go
me.
see,
It's
and
such
that
a depression.
because it's a depressant, and
Mm.
it's making your emotions worse. You know, it might
Yeah,
block it for a little bit, but then once you catch that buzz, all that stuff pours out, you know?
I
So
know, but I get lonely. Like my kids are in Florida. Like
you gotta get a hobby.
they,
Take your mind off of drinking, something else that you enjoy. You know, you gotta find something, you know?
yeah,
And
because they. But here's like some of it is a natural depressant. Like anybody would be sad. Like I miss them. I've been in like my my daughter and grandkids are in Florida. They were all born there, all of them. I gave birth to them. They now I'm in Indiana, and
congrats,
I
Miss
feel
Stacy.
no. I'm just telling it.
Congratulations, Miss Stacy.
Yes, good job. Hey, natural, but there's medicine for that that'll help you out with just like normal
Yeah, just
Right.
depression.
go to your doctor, you know, talk to your doctor if you're depressed, but turn into alcohol, drinking, that's not gonna help that
It
whatsoever.
makes it
Yeah,
so much worse.
I ain't no doctor, but I can promise you, alcohol is not going to make your depression any better.
no, I agree. I mean, I'm not in denial. I'm not in denial.
But if you're a heavy drinker and you're really serious about trying to quit and things, just slowly wean yourself off of that stuff. You know, don't. It ain't no. It's nothing wrong with taking it slow. You know what I'm saying?
Just yeah,
Yeah.
and just think every day that you
And
don't have
trying.
a drink,
Even if you
you're
fail,
feeling better.
try. Like even if you relapse, try. It never hurts to
Yeah.
try. If you fall down, get back up. Keep trying until you're successful.
Well,
You know,
I'm gonna keep trying.
don't give up and don't give up on yourself, you know, and then know that you're a strong person and it's all willpower. It's all in your mind. Right. But, you know,
Yeah.
alcohol is very addictive. Same thing with some drugs. And you do have to slowly take yourself off, especially, I don't know the level you drink, but if you're an everyday drinker, alcoholic, you can't just quit drinking. You have to slowly take that slow
Mm.
and work your way down and then quit drinking.
Well,
But,
just
And
yeah.
you're worth it, natural. You are worth the effort, you
and there's a
know?
I
lot of
think
people out here that
everybody.
care.
I think everybody is worth it. This is how I feel in my heart, right here in my heart. You know, I feel everybody is special. That's how
They
I
are.
feel, and I feel that um I
Like
was
I'm
reading.
special ed.
Well,
You're very
hey,
special.
Hey, listen
oh
to this
my god,
comment that Candace Morin said. She said, if you fail, that's good. That means you're trying and you're alive.
That's
That
I
is
right.
right.
am trying. I am trying. Look, I'm gonna tell you something real quick, real quick. I poured.
Long story short,
I know another long story short. Yeah. I
No.
poured.
All he
No,
has to do.
I poured bottles of alcohol down the drain on my own because I've been trying to quit. And I even got I can't. No, I know I can't say the medication. I just recently got it because I was I was in the ER a
Yeah,
couple. I was in the ER a couple weeks ago. But they did put me on this. I'm just gonna start it. I'm just getting ready to start this medication to help with the drinking. But
yeah,
I know I can't say the name of. I know I
yeah.
can't say
Yeah,
the name.
no.
Well, that's
Yeah,
good.
don't
Long
do.
as you're making the steps to try to help yourself. Because look,
Yeah.
drinking is terrible on your body. It's going to age the shit out of you. It's not good for your insides. Especially if you was drinking 1 or 2 beers a day, it'd be one thing. But when you start drinking liquor, it starts to tear apart your insides and your body and things of that nature. It's definitely not good for you,
Yeah.
especially over long periods of time. So, if you need somebody to talk to, you can always drop it in my inbox. Also, dump it in the inbox, and just try. Even if you fail,
Yeah, it's just
try not to try. And then one of these tries, you may be successful, and you'll look back at it and go, "Well, damn, I'm glad I tried."
I am trying. I am trying. I am. And I thank all of you, like everybody. I thank everybody that, everybody, all of you.
I have a question because you were talking about your family and there's a lot of loneliness and isolation probably. They obviously know you drink, right?
Yeah, but I have, they don't have a problem with me because,
Oh, they
um,
don't. So they call you.
I'm not mean. Like, I'm not mean when I drink.
No, I
Um,
don't mean that, but sometimes kids, because I have 11 years and I've been to outpatient treatment and I learned a lot. But sometimes the kids, they stop calling their families and they don't know what to do and they think they're enabling them even for calling. And
mm,
I'm glad that your kids are still reaching out to you.
oh yeah, oh yeah. I only have 2 children. I have a son. My son is 31 and my daughter is 30. And both of them talk to me. Me and my daughter talk on a daily basis.
Awesome, awesome.
Wonderful.
Can I
Yeah,
ask one more thing? Can I ask one more thing and then I'll leave it alone? If you want to tell, I have a really good friend in chat that's actually in Indiana. Are you in South Central or Northern?
I'm near. I'm in Newcastle.
Newcastle, Indiana. Okay, well, like I said, there's lots of people who would be willing to help you, take you to meetings, just be there for you, talk to you, give you a hug, whatever. Don't be afraid to reach out because we have a big family here. We really do.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
awesome.
Yeah,
so
we got
it's
tunnels
near.
everywhere.
It's near. Newcastle is
That's
like.
great.
It's about an hour. It's about an hour east of Indianapolis, like an hour east of Indianapolis. It's near Ohio. It's near Ohio. But
Okay.
Close
anyways,
to
but
Richmond.
yeah. Yes, very close to Richmond. Yeah.
I'll be right back, guys.
Well,
Yeah,
natural,
I
there
used
is
to live in
support
Richmond.
out there. There's support in the chat. Everyone in the chat is making themselves available. They're there if you need to talk to anybody.
Yeah.
But you have to know yourself that you're worth it and that you're worth it enough to help yourself as well.
Yeah.
You know
And
that.
I believe that. I mean, I'm not insecure. I started way back when I was young and I became an alcoholic and I just like am addicted now, Like I don't feel insecure. Like I feel like I'm a good person and and like I feel like I have no insecurities. I'm not
No,
even.
well, that's good. Have you tried
Then
rehab before?
maybe alcohol is your thing.
Well,
Yeah, but
Natural was in treatment at one
Well,
point, so obviously you know about meetings, right? You've been to
yeah,
AA
I
meetings.
had a sponsor. I
Oh
even
my
had.
God, there you go.
I
you
did when I
you're the
was
only
You
reason
in.
I
did.
jumped on here
You did.
tonight. Natural.
Oh,
You're the only reason I jumped on here tonight.
All right, Tony, will you
Cause
take the floor for a minute? I have to go grab a drink, y'all, okay?
okay.
yeah, I'll
Yeah.
let Tina. No, I'll take it for a minute. Natural. You're the only reason I jumped on here tonight.
Why?
See, cause I'm an alcoholic too. I started drinking at like 11 or 12, but every day at 14.
Yeah,
I've been
a
on.
long,
Okay, let's
long
see.
time.
2000. Yes, I'm 41 now, and so 2018, I caught pneumonia, and I found out I had cirrhosis, emphysema, COPD, pancreatitis, and then so I had to jump on here and just let you know that shit does happen. But I still drink today. I quit for 2 months and 2 months and 8 days. That's as long as I've been sober since I've been 14 year old, and
Yeah,
I'm
and
now
you know,
41. But now in the last I don't know, I guess the last 3 years, I don't drink to be drunk. I just drink it because I have to have it. I gotta wake
mm,
up now before my feet hit the floor. I have to have 2 beers at least. Then I go to the liquor store and get me 2 shots of whiskey, just a single shots, because if I get anything bigger, I'm gonna drink it all. You see what I'm saying?
So you're
right?
But
are you a binge drinker, Tony?
Yeah,
yeah, I
that
drink.
sounds.
I That's all I drink. And well, sometimes I'll drink a little bit of juice and sometimes a little bit of water. But no, I drink beer from the time I wake up to the time I go to bed.
I think what she said with the binge drinking. I
Oh yeah,
think
every single day. Yeah,
Yeah.
Hey, Tiger,
well,
yeah, every single day. Yeah,
have you ever had a DUI?
6.
Six.
Wow.
One of
So, and
one of them
not
don't
one of
count because I
those
was
like
15.
made you like go, I gotta change.
No, no, no.
um,
It told me I don't need a driver's license no more. I mean, I could go get them right now, but I ain't going to.
now what's your
Next time
name
I probably
again?
get a lot of prison time.
The
That's
guy.
Tony.
You call me Tiger or you can call me Tony.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, okay, Tony Tiger. Tony the Tiger. Is
No,
that your
Tiger
name,
Tony.
Tony?
That works.
See, Tony
Oh,
the Tiger's already taken. Mine's Tiger the Tony, but you can just call me
okay.
Tony.
Okay. Well, I, well, I
Tony, did you get in accidents or you just got pulled over?
No, never once. Yeah, road checks and just pulled over for speeding, stuff like that. No, I've
Hmm.
never hurt no one, and I never drove drinking with anybody in the
That's good
vehicle
to
either.
know.
You were lucky.
No,
yeah.
I've never drank with. I never took nobody with me when I was drinking because I never knew what would happen. I knew I was the president of the SAG club when I was in high school, and here I'm the one out 15-year-old drinking and driving. But I knew not to take nobody with me.
I
At least
drove
I did
Sometimes you
and
that.
can't help it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to get
I
home
dr-
somehow.
I drove in the middle of a hurricane. Um, um, literally. I'm not even like this is literally. Now this is. I was. I don't even. Let me think. Let me think. I was about 29. I don't know, real young. Because, like I grew up in Florida all my life. I've been through a lot of hurricanes, but I was, I was drinking and I remember it though, because I was super young then. But I remember driving in the hurricane. I went over to a friend's house that everybody hung out. That was like the hangout spot everybody hung out at. And I went over there. It was like hurricane weather, and I went over there, and they're like, "What are you doing?" Like they thought it was crazy, like, but not really. Like they knew I was good. And the people, like they thought I was crazy driving in the hurricane. And they're like, "What are you doing driving out in this?" And I said, "Well, I just need to get out of the house. But I'm gonna tell you something. I was I was lucky to make it home. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
I was lucky to make it home because it was really bad. It was really, really bad hurricane weather, and then, and I was swerving.
and the next day when I woke up the next
My
day,
tablet's overheating.
huh?
My tablet's getting
Well,
ready to shut off. It's overheating. I'll be right back.
well,
I mean,
when I woke up
Just real quick, there's like 200 plus people out there that's just sitting on their hands. Just take a second, hit the like.
hit the like, hit the like.
There you go. Let's get 200
Yeah.
more in here.
you guys know how many
They-
alcoholics are probably watching this tonight, literally, and
A
realize,
lot.
gee,
It get,
I'm an alcoholic. You know, it's like this is what, you know, I mean, even my ex is an alcoholic, and he'd like to play around and say, "Oh, Megan, are you going to AAA?" You know, and he wasn't picking on it, calling it AAA, but it was his way of minimizing his own issues. You
Yeah,
know,
by focusing on you.
yeah,
Mm.
and he honestly, like, I shouldn't even say this. I've talked to my son, but like, there's hope for everybody, right?
yeah,
But if
yeah,
you don't want to stop at all, and you really don't think it's affecting your life, but it is, it's blatant. You know,
it is.
I would get calls from my son just before he permanently lived here this amount of time for 3 years. You know, he had to call the cops on his own dad. Well,
Yeah,
he was afraid. One
Yeah.
time I called. I said, "Well, I'm calling the cops. He's taken a hammer to your door, and just because you want to lock yourself in the bedroom, stuff like this." It was scary. And even though he was adult age or early adult age, he's got his, you know, autism you know, he's got his issues, right? So even if he's 20, it's like he's 15 and sometimes younger, but anyway. And I'm just like, I could hear the cops in the background. Well, you guys just stay away from each other. And then, you know, this is how bad it gets. It's like the cops left, and then Parker called me, and he's like, "Mom, my dad called a cab driver to bring more beer over here." And this is after being up all night, blaring music, fighting with his son, and
That's hard.
he'll do anything for his son. He'll drive back and forth from Eastern Washington to here just to visit him 19 times in 4 years. But then if he drinks and gets drunk, he does weird stuff like lights a candle and looks at him like he doesn't know who he is. That's psychological abuse. And
Yeah, that's frightening for him.
yeah,
Awful.
and I've had to literally, because I'm an alcoholic, but I've been sober for a while, I have to remember that I'm one arm's length away from a drink myself.
Yeah,
And
of course.
I
And
cannot
Tina,
judge him like I
or
want.
Megan, Tina, like and dear both, whatever, whatever name, I know what names you go by, and I really am proud of you because I really have. I watch all of you, and I love all of you. Like I know Short Legs and everybody on, that's on here. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I am, Megan. I'm proud of you. I want, like, I'm working on that, getting to that point, and don't go back.
You're so
And
sweet, Nicole.
let me
That's
say
lovely.
something about that. You know, that's what's scary. I've been on a slippery slope for a few months where just talking about it like it's okay on here. And the other night, have a drink just to get through the airplane ride. Like, I mean, I know in my mind I could do it and be okay. But I know that there's a time that I might not be okay, right? I could be, I mean, not at this barbecue, obviously. And even if there was alcohol there, which there isn't, right? For Memorial.
Never touch it again, Tina. Don't
Yeah,
ever think you will be okay because you won't.
Well,
Okay?
that's the thing, because I
yeah,
take risks. I take risks.
yeah.
After
Don't
Yeah,
blink.
I gotta say,
had
Don't,
been
a lot
fixing
of
me
common
so
knowledge
long,
says that you got to hit rock bottom before you actually wake up, right? But homie was just in here saying, I've had 6 DUIs. And what I'm sure that like a few of those weren't like the most pleasant of experiences. So
No.
if you have these experiences and they're not causing you to like go, I hit rock bottom and now it's time to like wake up. If you can't wake up at one point, dude, that's just who you are.
Yeah. Yeah. And Dumpling is correct too. Because the reason I'm agreeing with Dumpling is because I know myself, like I can admit I'm an alcoholic, and I feel like that I have to just not drink at all. Like when I stop, which I'm working on, I am working on that. And when I stop, I cannot I can't have a drink. Like I can't even go to like around people that are drinking.
Yeah,
Like
and that's why you need AA,
yeah,
because you have to stay away from those
yeah,
people, places, and things.
Yeah, you have to
I
change
mean,
your friends.
well, you've got to change
That's
everything,
the hardest
like
thing about it.
the kind of music you
yeah.
maybe listen to. If you go to country bars, drinking beer and doing line dancing, or
Which
not,
I love so much.
yeah, you really may not be able to listen to country music for a while because that could be a trigger. Or someone that does hard drugs, right? Just seeing a wooden table in front of them, they may have to get rid of that. I mean, you can't change some
Yeah,
things, you have to
it's
change
a whole new
everything.
lifestyle. The
And
whole lifestyle.
mhm.
Well, you definitely have a lot of support here,
So
Yeah,
and
anyone, yeah,
I'm sure
anyone
that
that's new here, welcome to Dolly Vision's AA.
right.
Okay.
One
Hey,
of my friends always said, get on your knees and start praying if you get that feeling that you're going to grab that bottle, and stay away from tables.
yeah,
She said she would get on her knees until that feeling leaves you, and then you can get up again.
now I understand short legs, and every single one of you, thank you. But and I am starting a medication that the doctor put me on, which I'm not gonna say because I know we're not allowed to say it. Um, but it's supposed to take the desire away to help with that. So I'm working
Well, that
on
would be
it.
good.
I'm working
Oh,
on
keep
it. I'm
going.
trying.
you should come back up here sometime, Natural, and let us know how you're doing, and have a little accountability. I didn't get a sponsor right away. And I remember I asked this lady, I've shared this before, she was always like, instead of going to these picnics and eating right away, she was
Yeah.
the kind of person that would go up to 20 different people she hasn't seen and not just say hi and run and get her plate. She was an amazing woman. She lives in Vegas now. Her name's Julie. I won't say her last name, but she was
Mm,
a sponsor for 5 years. And then she would get her plate of food. And then
yeah.
she would single out someone that was alone on a blanket with no one to talk to. I
Yeah.
mean, it almost makes me emotional thinking about it. I was
Yeah.
never like that for the 5 years I was with her. I would instantly go get my plate of food because I was hungry and I'd sit down. But she always gave. Anyway, I asked her to be my sponsor. You know what she said? I thought she'd be like, "Oh yeah, here's my number." She made it my job and my choice. She said, "Here's my number. You'll call me." Because I asked her to call me, right? "Oh, will you call me,
Cause she wanted to see if you were really wanting that.
Yes. And she said, "No." But she didn't question it. She's so nice. She's like, "I know you'll
Yeah.
give me a call." And I did. And it's little things like that. Little things like that. So,
Yeah.
I can travel. I can do things in my life. I have enough sobriety under my belt and outpatient treatment things and enough knowledge to stay sober. Um, but your brain, the more time you have, sometimes people can have 20 some years and think they can handle it, And I've learned in AA, they're right back to the same amount.
Yeah, you
Like
can't.
those bottles of booze or whatever. So if I can do it, you can do it natural. But I mean,
I believe you. I believe you.
I had to lose my kids, and I didn't know when I was going to get them back. I got them back in 3 months, but I was told it could be a year. So I suffered. I was alone. I journaled. I had to, pee in a cup. I had to do everything just right to get my then 7-year-old daughter back. So I
So you
shared.
hit rock bottom.
I'd say so. I almost died that night. The blackout was profound. I tried to jump out of a moving car, something I've never done. And it's not like I went to a bar to get all wasted and expected this. It was a Tuesday night, mellow. I didn't drink much, but I didn't eat anything that day, and I was kind of depressed. And then I mixed, and anyway, it hit me like a ton of bricks. And that's the other thing, is you get older, you think your hangovers and your depression the next day will lighten up. I'm here to tell you, at least for me, everything's worse. The shakes, the depression, the sickness, the all of it, So yeah, I had my demoralization moment, but it never gets easy. You know what I mean? And you can do it. You can do it. Because I used to ride my bike and see an empty can of beer on the side of the road and go, gee, I haven't tried that one yet. Or, it was always
Yeah.
on my mind. I never felt good in my being, in my soul, happy,
Hey,
pretty,
paper cut.
without it. Huh?
It sounds insensitive, probably, but I would love to hear you really drunk on a live.
God, you're funny. This is a thing. This is probably a lot how I
I
was.
love this. No, because you remind me of me a little bit too. Because I mean, just how like I was always really naive and very
Trusting,
huh?
not trusting.
Yeah, and like just innocent,
Thanks,
like
Danger.
like I don't know, like I don't understand a lot of things in like the whole world. Like I was just like that's just how
Oh,
I am.
the
Like I I've seen people like kind of make fun of you, but a lot of people love you too. A lot of people love you, and I've seen people make fun of you, and then I'm like, what? Like I'm not even understanding.
Do you have any pets?
Well, there's
I
a lot
do.
of
I have
people.
one cat. One cat.
Oh,
A
okay.
lot of.
Cats are cool.
I just
Yeah.
want to say there's a lot of people that think I'm fake. That I've read in chats and things
Oh,
that.
I don't think
Oh,
you're
she
fake. No.
that phone. She understands that joke. When you're married and you're with your husband and he works and you take care of the kids and you don't have the internet stuff, like you really don't get it. Like I never even wanted to learn emailing. Like just the basic underscore. I didn't know what that meant, the line down below, whatever. And
Yeah.
I'm coming out of my shell as I've gotten older. And it's
I
nice,
know. That's how I.
you know?
That's how I know. Like
Okay.
liter literally. That's how I know. Like that is like. It's so much like me. I didn't even know. I had to ask everybody the abbreviations. Like, what does like BRB mean? What does like I didn't even know any of this like internet talk. Like
LOL, laugh out loud. I
yeah.
said, what?
Well,
Sorry, guys. Jimmy, Tony's in the back wanting to come up. Jimmy?
He might have walked away. He's working on a bunch of stuff at the same time.
Oh, is
So,
yeah.
he? Okay.
yeah.
He stepped
Sorry to
out for a
Miss
interrupt.
second.
Stacy
He'll be
says,
back.
"Welcome to Dolly Uncensored. Put your naughty finger on that like on your way to a parental advisory pond." Thank
Oh
you.
my God.
Peace.
That's funny.
Hey, we should
Kids
do
alike.
we should do the
Be kind.
story.
Oh, do a happy storytelling
They're
thing.
Yeah, let's
shedding
let's
now.
let's do a progressive story. You have to start Dumpling and then Tina.
Baby.
Yeah, let's take a
Okay,
hard like
baby.
180 and like do something else.
Let's do something funny, something that makes us laugh. So,
I
Dumpling, can
think
you?
this story thing would be fun. I never did that
It's
before.
fun. It is
Okay.
fun. So,
Okay. Here we
everyone
go.
knows how to play. So, someone starts off with a story, the
Oh,
next
you're
person
funny.
continues the story, and so on and so on. So, Dumpling, you have to start, then Tina, then Shortlegs, then me. We'll skip Dolly because he's busy.
I'm
Then
gonna
Dawn
make it.
Michelle.
I'm gonna make it a really easy opening. Okay, Shortlegs and her 2 cats were outside sitting on a bridge. All right, go from there, y'all.
That's so cute. And her 2 cats.
3.
I don't know what. Okay, her 3 cats. She wants it to be 3 cats. We're walking along the side of the embankment, saw some little fishes, and decided they would jump in there. But the problem is they jumped in at the same time and got each other all wet and then started fighting and growling a little bit. And then none of the cats ended up getting a little fish there. So they were upset and they decided to mosey on. Next. Short leg.
Dude, I'm so like I don't know. This is like the
Short
this is
leg,
the thing. This is the like scenario I did not want the 180 to go to.
We
But
all
you know
went
what? Those
fishing
three
together.
little kitties,
Okay,
they
go,
got put in
Laurie.
a bag and then tossed in the river.
Oh, God. No.
No, Doc.
Okay,
We
so
all went fishing. 1 caught a tuna, 2 caught sunnies, and what did I catch? I found a turtle
oh.
and took it home.
Okay, Dawn Michelle, you're next.
Okay, go ahead.
And she named the turtle Dolly. And we all became obsessed with this turtle, all her friends. And
You probably would.
we all decided that we would pet sit for her when she had to go on vacation. And so we would ship the turtle in the UPS overnight. And 3 Dot was no Dot was our driver. And he would ship this turtle all over the country for us. Okay, next.
And when the turtle was going to different towns, it was sending postcards back to Laurie's cats and telling the cats all his adventures and where he'd been and where he was going next. And then he didn't want to be a turtle anymore because he was having so much fun and it was too slow. He needed some help. So he turned into Dolly. But the problem was that because Dolly was a turtle before, he had webbed feet. 3 Dot.
Something about wet feet. Yeah. So yeah.
And the turtle went on
Poor
Oprah.
Jimmy with his web feet. I don't know, man. It's so weird. I don't get it, man. I really can't like follow it.
Story. You just got to continue
It's
the
not
story.
fun to me. It's not
just
fun to me.
make up something. Just make it up.
But I really like the subject change.
Dave, this was your
really
idea.
positive.
We're just making a little story. Just add
pretend you're
one little thing
Come on,
to
Dave.
it.
You got to
You're
get in
telling
it.
a story to your son when he was younger. You're tucking him into bed.
Yeah, I'm not with it.
All right. So,
All right.
well, then, natural. You go on. So, Dolly. So the turtle Dolly turned into real Dolly, and he had webbed feet.
Well, I still want to rescue. I still want to rescue Shortlegs and her 3 cats out of the water. Like that's what I want to do. I still want to rescue them out of the water, and the only
maybe Dolly went back to the pond and rescued the cats.
Okay, so now the king turtles rescued them.
The turtle let us step
Come
on
on,
him.
let's let Team
and
Rose get in
walk
here and
right out.
get on this subject.
Yeah, he needs to come in here. But anyway, so okay, so like Okay, so here we go.
It's
Here we
C.
go. With the turtle, they are rescued. They are back on land. And so now here's what's gonna happen. Okay. So now
Okay.
now they're all gonna travel together on land and they're gonna go rescue others.
Okay, Dumpling.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what
You're
to
right.
say.
Dude, I mean, it's so strange. It doesn't even like make sense to me.
No, it's not meant to make sense.
Yeah, it's not. It's
Yeah,
And we rescued what? Or her.
easy.
Okay, Tina, you go.
And Oprah fell in a river and we rescued her.
So Short Legs and the cats were rescued by Dolly, right? Is that
Dolly,
what-
yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
by Dolly. And wait, let me think. Oh wait, but Dolly is allergic to cats, so he broke out in hives and a rash, and he was sneezing like
Jim's
crazy.
gonna come in like in 2 seconds and like clear this up.
Yes, he is. He is.
Yeah, he will.
He was thinking.
I think he
might have
fell
to go-
asleep.
He might have to go to the emergency room, and his throat was closing up, and poor guy, he's probably been through all this stuff. Anyway, it was really, really bad. So we didn't know what to do with these cats. So a little girl was walking down the road, and he said, "Hey, miss, you want a kitty cat?" And she said, "Yes." And then he said, "Well, but the thing is, I have two, so you'd have to take them both because they're together." And then Lori comes running up the road. "Wait, what are you doing with my cats?"
I love it. I love this. This is good.
Next, I don't know who's next.
Lori's next.
Oh, Lori's next. Sorry.
Oh my God, you're giving my cats away. Are you crazy? I love my cats. They're my world. So
Yeah, this is
let's
gonna be
just
exactly what
get into
other
the
creators play
hospital,
in order to
and
like
I will
scoop
take
on
my
us.
cats home. And the turtle will continue rescuing. Okay,
it
go
over?
on. I don't know if that's the end. That's the end.
Do you got, hey,
The end.
Paper Cut, do you guys do this a lot?
Every now and then. Every
Oh.
once in a blue moon.
We've been working on it.
Hey, Paper Cut, are you like the first one to bring it up?
No, wait, who?
No.
Jimmy. It was Jimmy because, yeah, it was Jimmy.
No, Jimmy didn't bring it up. Who's the tonight on tonight? Who was the first one to bring up this story time?
Well, let me.
Yeah, that would be me. Why? You have a problem with that? No,
I think
doctor?
it came from
I think it's
Rebel.
strange, and anyone that wants to do it is, it just seems odd.
Well, let's do this one.
Well,
say
I think
a
we needed a
word.
change of subject, and that's what I thought of.
Or Dumpling, you say a word. First thing that jumps into my mind, I'm going to say the next word, and then Lori, and it's really kind of fun. So Dumpling, say any kind of word you want, and then I'll say what I think of from your word.
Okay. Turtle.
Bite. It's
Lori.
Snap.
Okay. Dawn.
Snapchat.
What the hell? Woody Wood says, Dave, you're the strange one. No, I'm not.
Funny. Kelly's turn.
Snapchat and Snap is not that far off, Dave. Come on.
Snapchat. Long neck.
Low neck.
Long neck.
Long neck.
Okay.
Long neck.
3 dots. Your turn. What word comes to mind when you hear long neck?
I guess it's a freaking it's a giraffe. Dude, come on.
There you go,
giraffe.
Come on, people, wake up.
No, I'm thinking long neck bottled beer. Just say it. Just say it. Long neck.
He said giraffe.
He said giraffe.
I'm scared to read chat, but I'm about to go read chat.
He said
Tiny's back.
They're laughing.
Wait, 3 dots said giraffe.
Dolly,
I'm
help,
back. I'm back.
help,
Uh,
help,
there's
help.
All
Jimmy.
right,
Oh, good
Dolly.
timing.
Yeah, he's like, I
We're
can't
safe.
hear any more of this shit.
What did I
Dolly,
miss?
start a
Anything bad?
story.
Do I need to
Start a
delete the
story.
screen?
No, they're doing
Oh,
stories.
Oh, okay.
We did story
all the
time.
stories
Dolly,
are
Jimmy, can you start a story so 3 Dot gets the gist of it?
I cannot believe that Jim would be a part of any of
You.
Nah, because I'm
Just
getting ready to turn into a pumpkin and I got to
Yeah.
hit the bed, guys. I was getting
All
ready to
right.
come up here. Thank y'all guys for coming up tonight.
Yes.
Paper Cut Tina, Short Legs,
Thank
Shelly,
you.
Dawn, No
All
Dot
right. Good night, guys.
Natural.
Natural.
All right,
I
guys.
hope
Love
you come
you.
back around. Okay.
Bye.
Yes,
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
natural.
Good night.
You
Thank
Good
guys
you,
night,
take
everyone.
and everyone. Reach out, Natural. Reach out.
Okay, and
All
thank
right.
you.
Oh, we love you.
Yeah,
Thank,
take care,
thank,
Natural.
thanks, Dolly.
See you when I get up. All right, guys. Look, I appreciate everybody coming by tonight, hanging out. I'm sorry I've been busy because I've been trying to multitask. So I've been, instead of not streaming at all, I figure I'd come here, stream a little bit, let you guys take over, do what I got to do, get everything done. But look, I appreciate it. If you haven't, make sure you like the video. Replay gang, leave some comments. I enjoy reading your guys' comments. And of course, I will see you guys tomorrow for some true crime when I get up. Okay. I still got a few more things I need to do around in the studio. So I'm going to be up a little bit, but I'm just busy. So I'm going to let you guys go and I will see you later today. Peace.